AA RPI poll this week plays their last regular season game for 2024 with the 15th District Tournament starting Monday at Allen County, Scottsville, and goes for win number 20 today. But to get that 20th victory, they must defeat a team they lost to back on March 15th, 20-10 in 6 innings, and that's the region's 4th-ranked team in Russell County. Hi, everybody from Trojan Field. Jay Turner alongside Robert Bauer for today's broadcast on 104 The Score. Our studio producer is Todd Pelcher, and this is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to First Pitch. This game was postponed from Tuesday night due to the weather conditions. Barren County is currently 19-11 on the season. They defeated Nelson County on Monday night 10-0 and 6, while Russell County, who won over Somerset Monday night, and then lost to Warren East last night 9-2. They're 23-10 on the year. Russell County under 21st-year head coach David Rexroad. He's almost approaching the 500 win mark of his career. 495 wins, 206 losses overall. Has been very successful since moving to the 4th region back in 2006. 15 district titles in District 16, 2 Region 4 championships, 5 Region 4 runners-up. They were the state runner-up 2 years ago to St. X, where they finished 31-7. Last year they were 24-10. They lost to Bowling Green in the Region 4 semifinals 7-6. This year they went undefeated in District 16 against Clinton County, Cumberland County, Monroe County, and Metcalfe County, and are favored to win their 7th straight district title. The Lakers are 12-3 against 4th region teams, with the losses to Logan County 10-5 and 2 losses to Warren East 10-9 and 9-2. They're 3-2 against 15th district teams, with the 2 wins over Glasgow, a win over Barren County back in March, and the 2 losses to Warren East. Russell County is 14-1 against the Trojans. They've won 11 in a row, and Barren County's only win over the Lakers back in 2008, 3-1. It's the last regular season game, and it's probably good to be playing a very good quality team in Russell County as they head into district tournament play on Monday. We got more to come in the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to First Pitch. Score big with huge savings at Don Franklin Glasgow. It's a beautiful sunshine Thursday afternoon here at Trojan Field. It's the Trojans and Russell County. It's coming up on 104 The Score.
Introducing the Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and mobile app. With our new sleek and user-friendly payment portal, managing your Glasgow EPB services has never been easier. And if you need to make a payment on the go, our new mobile app lets you pay your bills with just a few taps. The Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and mobile app, because managing your Glasgow EPB services should be as simple as flipping a switch. Visit glasgowepb.com/billpay today to sign up and download the app.
I have been taking ag classes since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
What began as one branch in the heart of Monticello in 1895 has grown to 21 locations in 14 counties across Kentucky, including this outstanding community of Barren County. For over 128 years, it's been our mission to be the premier financial institution to the communities we serve, offering a full range of products for both individuals and businesses, as well as superior customer service. Your faith in us has been essential to our success, and we are honored to serve you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities. which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving, smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Season game for 2024 as the 15th District Tournament starts Monday at Allen County, Scottsville. The Trojans will take on the Patriots, the 1 against the 4, at 6 o'clock on Monday. Of course, the Trojanettes softball team also in action Monday. They'll be playing Glasgow, the 1-4, in that ball game starting at 5:30. So we'll be broadcasting the softball district game on Monday, and then again on Tuesday if the Trojanettes defeat the Lady Scotties, we'll have that broadcast for you as well. And then on Wednesday, if the Trojans beat the Patriots, then we'll have the championship of the 15th District Baseball Tournament on Wednesday afternoon. In the 10-0 win over Nelson County on Monday in 6 innings, Barren County scored the 10 runs off 13 hits. Nelson County had 4 hits in that ball game. Colton Wilson threw 60 pitches, gave up just the 4 hits and no runs. And Tristan Meach hit a 3-run homer. Joey Myers had a 2-run homer. J.P. Hyde was 2 for 3. Aiden Keeney was 2 for 3, had an RBI. Axel Dysolm was 2 for 2. He had 2 RBIs. Sutton Hyde was 2 for 4, had 2 RBIs. Jackson Reese was 1 for 4. Jacob Spence 1 for 1, and Jordan Harris was 1 for 3. Of course, Russell County lost to Warren East last night 9-2, and they had just 6 hits in that ball game. Warren East with 9 runs and 12 hits, and they pitched Aiden Brumley in that ball game, 53 pitches in 3 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. Walker Stevens came in and pitched 2 2/3 innings. He had 38 pitches, 2 hits, 1 earned run. Adam Walters, 37 pitches. He actually started the ball game last night for Russell County. He only pitched in 1 1/3 inning. He gave up 6 hits and 5 runs, 2 of those earned in that ball game. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by the Brown Sports Bag. James Brown and John Butler talk local Barren County, Glasgow, and Caverna sports Mondays at 4 on the Brown Sports Bag on 104 The Score. For Russell County, under 21st-year head coach David Rexroth. Batting first and playing shortstop is senior number 3, Trace Stringer. Batting second and playing at first base is number 8, Adam Walters. He's a senior. Batting third and playing in center field for the Lakers today is number 23, Maze Gosser. He's a junior. The catcher today is Jack Shearer. He's a junior, wears number 16. He'll be batting fourth. Batting fifth in right field is number 18, Aiden McGowan. He's a junior. The DH today, batting sixth, is number 5, Carter Stapp. He's a sophomore. Batting seventh and playing at second base is junior Owen Loy. He wears number 7. Number 28, Walker Stevens, a sophomore. He'll be at third base today, batting 8th. And batting 9th in left field, number 19, Mason Jasper. He's a sophomore. On the mound today for the Lakers will be Lincoln Helm, and he is a senior. For the Barren County Trojans, under third-year head coach Derek Alfonso, his assistant coaches are Luke Wells, Chad Withrow, and Brad Haynes. Batting first and starting on the mound today for the first time this season will be John Parker Hyde. And he's a junior, wears number 7. In left field today, batting second is number 22, Jackson Reese, a junior. Sutton Hyde, a junior. He'll be batting third. He's in center field, wears number 2. Batting fourth in right field, number 27, Axel Dysolm. He's a junior. And batting fifth is a shortstop, number 20, Jordan Harris, a freshman. Tristan Meach is the DH today, wearing number 4. He'll be batting sixth. He's the only senior on this Trojan baseball team. Aiden Keeney, a junior, is the catcher. He'll be batting 7th. He wears number 9. Batting 8th and playing at first base will be Joey Myers, junior. He wears number 26. And at the bottom of the order today, Jack Spencer, a freshman. He'll be at second base, and he wears number 1. On third base today is Garrett Shields, a sophomore. He wears number 24 for the Trojans. Again, the 15th District Baseball Tournament at Allen County, Scottsville, starting Monday, 6 p.m. The 1 seed defending 15th District champs Barren County against the 4 seed Allen County, Scottsville. The Trojans won both regular season games, 11-1 in 5 innings at ACS, and they won just by 1 run here at Barren County, 3-2. Then on Tuesday, May 21st at 6, second seed Warren East will take on 3 seed Glasgow. The Raiders won both games this season, 12-4 and 8-4. And then Wednesday is the championship game at 6. And if the Trojans beat the Patriots on Monday, we'll be broadcasting the championship game from Allen County, Scottsville. Over on the softball side, the 15th District Softball Tournament, also at Allen County, Scottsville, begins Monday at 5:30. The defending 15th District champs, Barren County, the 1 seed, will take on the 4 seed Glasgow. The Trojans won both regular season games 8-2 and 15-0 in 3 innings. We'll broadcast that game on Monday between the Trojans and the Lady Scotties. And then following that game will be 2nd seed Warren East against 3 seed Allen County, Scottsville. Lady Raiders won both games 19-4 in 4 innings and 15-3 in 5 innings. And then on Tuesday, May 21st of next week at 6 o'clock is the championship game, and the Trojans beat the Lady Scotties on Monday. We'll broadcast the championship game on Tuesday. So hopefully to have 3 broadcasts for you next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if the weather cooperates, from Allen County Scottsville High School. 4th Region baseball and softball tournaments all at WKU this year. We had questioned whether the first round would be at the district winners' sites, but we have been told that it will now all be at WKU on the baseball side. Of course, the softball tournament has always been played in its entirety at WKU, beginning Memorial Day, and it's back to the Memorial Day side of things on Monday, May 27th. And if either and or both Barren County baseball and softball teams advance, we'll broadcast only their games in the tournament depending on the brackets and times. The region draw will be on Friday, May 24th, a week from tomorrow at Bowling Green High School. Remind you, you're following Trojan baseball this afternoon on 104.7 FM at 12:30 a.m. WCDS Glasgow, 104thescore.com, and you can listen and watch at 104thescore.com or the 104 The Score app on your smartphone. You can also watch on youtube.com/BCHS Live, and you can watch on EPB Analyst Channel 19 and SCRTC Channel 97. And just a great-looking afternoon for baseball here. It was pretty wet up until this morning when the sun popped out and the wind kind of, I don't know, it wasn't too bad of a wind, but it started drying things up here. So looking forward to bringing you this broadcast of Trojan baseball against Russell County here this afternoon. Of course, pairings have been set for all of the districts in the 4th region, with the exception of the 16th that has not yet been posted online yet. There are 5 teams in the 16th district, of course. And looking at the 13th district down at Todd County Central, the softball side of things will start Monday as well. Logan County will take on Todd County Central, followed by Franklin Simpson against Russellville. Championship will be on Wednesday. The 13th is being played at Todd County Central. In the 14th at Bowling Green on Tuesday, South Warren will play Warren Central. And then that'll be followed by Greenwood against Bowling Green. The championship will be on Thursday. And we've talked about the 15th, so we go to the 16th, yet to be posted online, as I said, with the KHSAA. There are 5 teams in the 16th district. 1 seed Clinton County, Cumberland County is the 2, Russell County the 3, Monroe County the 4, and Metcalfe County the 5 seed. And then baseball in the 13th at Todd County Central. It will start Monday as well. Franklin Simpson playing Todd County Central. Of course, Logan County has already advanced to the 4th region tournament because Russellville did not have a baseball team this year, which is rather unusual, not to know of a baseball team around the 4th region not fielding a team this year, Robert. Russellville, of course, that puts Logan County, the 1 seed, automatically in the regional tournament, but they still play in the championship of the District 13.
There was a few years where Warren Central and maybe baseball and softball kind of struggled to field a team. Russellville has had enough numbers to have a team, but not enough, sometimes not a lot of JV games in the past. But you hate to hear that because there are definitely some kids that want to play, just not enough to make the roster. So last home game tonight, last game on the schedule,
it
right?
Really is, yep.
And I think it works out better for us. I told Derek, I said, who am I to tell Derek what to do? But I said, I don't really like the fact that Tuesday is going to be our last game and we don't play again for a week, especially when we're kind of in a little bit of a groove. So, Rex wrote, who's their coach and has been there for
21 years.
21.
Yep.
Great guy, great coach. Doesn't usually have a whole lot to say, but if he gets a little upset, you know it. Haven't had that opportunity very many times umpiring baseball, but he's a good guy. His staff over there is Rob Clark and Chris Taylor. They do a great job. one of my favorite umpires just because they play baseball the right way. But anyway, they wanted to move the game to Thursday because they saw the weather on Tuesday. We might have got it in, but we might not have. And I think it works out better playing a little bit closer to Monday night anyway.
Yeah.
And what you want to do is you want to get your arms right. You want to make sure you have everybody available, and that's kind of what we're doing tonight. I think you said our pitcher tonight has never thrown all year.
Yeah, J.P. Hyde, he's never started in a game. He's thrown in 6 games.
Never the leadoff guy.
No.
Never the starting pitcher.
So we'll see him on the mound. We talked about the 13th District, 14th District at Bowling Green. Greenwood takes on Warren Central. That ought to be an easy one for the Gators. South Warren against Bowling Green in the other game. That could be interesting. And then the finals on Wednesday. And we talked about the 16th. Russell County is actually the 1 seed. They should be the favorite to win the 16th District. Clinton County is the 2 seed. Monroe the 3. Cumberland County the 4. And Metcalfe 5. So you get the 4-5. Cumberland County, Metcalfe County will have to play probably Russell County in that semifinal game. Then you've got Clinton County, Monroe County in the 2-3 matchup. So that's the way it looks right now, even though they've not posted the 16th District tournament online yet, but that's the way it should fall. There are some games today. Allen County Scottsville's at Greenwood today in baseball action. Warren East at Logan County, and Caverna at home against Warren Central. In softball action today around the area, Glasgow is at Caverna, Warren East at Bowling Green, and Allen County Scottsville is at Edmondson County. You haven't made any predictions yet, though, have you?
On baseball?
Who's going to come out of each district? You know, we always talk about that in basketball, who we think might come out of the districts and head to the regional tournament.
Getting ready to play the anthem here, but I just told Mr. Matthews, I think the baseball this year is as wide open as it's been in a long time. I think there's probably 6, maybe out of the 8 qualifiers, assuming that, seeds hold, 6 out of the 8 that could win the region. And I think we are one of them. But, a lot of things got to go right, and baseball is a funny game. Different things happen on different days.
Yeah, and I think 9 of the 16 teams they do have winning records. We'll be back with the first pitch after this break on 104 The Score.
Medical Detectives is part of the Project Lead the Way curriculum, a feeder to the biomed program at the high school. One of the things that I really enjoy about this class is that it does expose the students to a number of different medical careers and give them ideas that there are numerous potential career opportunities for somebody in the medical field.
I would definitely recommend the class for someone who has interest in medical sciences. And you'll learn a lot about the brain, vital signs, and just all around a lot about science.
Classes that we're offering here with Project Lead the Way, it allows them to have those real-world problems where they're able to connect with each other, connect across soft skills that they're able to develop and work through those problems together. And so within our school, within our district, we provide lots of different opportunities for students to learn, to grow. And so that's what our goal here is at Barren County Middle School, is to empower students through our learning opportunities.
Introducing the Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and Mobile App. With our new sleek and user-friendly payment portal, managing your Glasgow EPB services has never been easier. And if you need to make a payment on the go, our new mobile app lets you pay your bills with just a few taps. The Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and Mobile App, because managing your Glasgow EPB services should be as simple as flipping a switch. Visit glasgowepb.com/billpay today to sign up and download the app.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Any skies for a baseball game?
I feel like it's rained every day this week anyway, and then most of last week too, so I'm glad we kind of get one in here. I think there's actually rain moving in for the weekend. Supposed to rain all day tomorrow, I think, and then Saturday morning maybe it'll move out of here by about graduation time. Graduation at 2 o'clock on
2 o'clock Saturday, yeah. J.P. Hyde, his first start in a Trojan baseball game this season. He's thrown in 6 and has pitched in just 9 total innings this year. His ERA is 3.89. He's given up 13 hits, 5 runs, all earned. He's walked 5 batters and struck out 7. And he has 2 saves on the season for Coach Derek Alfonso. We'll see how he does today here on the mound for Barren County here this afternoon, as they've got Trey Stringer, Adam Walters, and Mays Gosser, the top 3 hitters for Russell County. Gosser bats 413, Stringer 357, and Walters bats at 333 on the season. They're 323 is their batting average as a team. They've hit 7 home runs this year and have scored 270 runs. Barren County has scored 193 runs with a team batting average of 339 and have hit 15 home runs this year. Trey Stringer mentioned batting 357. He's got 40 hits on the year, 24 RBI, 7 doubles, 1 triple. Hasn't hit a home run this year. And he has scored 31 times, 112 at bats in 33 games. First pitch coming from J.P. Hyde. And his delivery is low for ball 1. This first inning is brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow. Ground ball to third, and the throw to first is in time, and there's one away. Shields is at third today for the Trojans. Of course, Myers at first. Jackson Reese is in left field. Sutton Hyde in center field. Axel Dysloam in right field. Jack Spence is at second. Jordan Harris is the shortstop. As mentioned, Shields at third. Myers at first. Aiden Keeney is the catcher. And John Parker Hyde on the mound as he faces now Adam Walters. And this pitch is grounded toward second. In between first and second, the throw to first to Myers is there, and there's 2 away.
3 pitches, 2 outs. We got a 5-3 out and a 4-3
now Adam Walters
out.
This pitch is grounded toward second. Bring up Mays Gosser.
You think about this with JP pitching, he's usually, I think he's probably our best fielder at usually playing shortstop. So it kind of moves your infield around just a little bit. Jordan Harris normally playing third base, gets the shortstop nod today, and Garrett gets to play third base for us.
Mm-hmm. Gosser batting .413, 43 hits on the year, 37 RBIs, 2 home runs, 6 doubles, 3 triples, in 104 at-bats. First pitch is a ball from Hyde, and this is a swing and a miss.
Pretty much in the same spot. That one, the first pitch looked pretty good, just didn't get the call on the outer half there. And Gosser's got a lot of power, plays center field for them, really good athlete.
Mm-hmm. Remember him on the basketball team this year.
He's an even better baseball player himself.
Yeah. Pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike to Gosser. He's a junior for Russell County. Hyde with a 2-1 pitch to Gosser. That one's going to go to left field, and it's go right line drive over there to Reese. 3 up, 3 down, top of the first. Trojans coming up to bat next on 104 The Score.
Began as one branch in the heart of Monticello in 1895, has grown to 21 locations in 14 counties across Kentucky, including this outstanding community of Barren County. For over 128 years, it's been our mission to be the premier financial institution to the communities we serve, offering a full range of products for both individuals and businesses, as well as superior customer service. Your faith in us has been essential to our success, and we are honored to serve you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Develop safe work practices from coast to coast. Visit aerosafetyus.com and follow them on Facebook. Safe! Barren County High Spring Sports presented by Don Franklin Glasgow. Now back to the ballpark with Jay Turner.
Back at Trojan Field, Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. Todd Belcher, our producer this evening. from the 104 The Score studios. First three batters up for Barren County: John Parker Hyde, Jackson Reese, and Sutton Hyde. John Parker Hyde on the season batting .400. The Trojans have 4 hitters that bat .400 or better. And that's JP along with Sutton and Jordan Harris. Lincoln Helm on the mound for Russell County this afternoon. Helm's ERA is 3.95. He's thrown almost 600 pitches in this season. This is his 7th start in 10 games, and he's thrown 33 innings, given up 25 hits, 24 runs, 19 earned. He's walked 26 batters, struck out 22, and he has 4 wins and a loss on the season for the Lakers. JP Hyde, as we said, batting .400 on the year. 36 hits, 18 RBIs, 7 doubles. Hasn't hit a home run this year. He's due.
Some pitch comm issues, I think, and trying to get that straight. Russell County is one of the few, well, I've been up here watching, that kind of use the same system we do. We have a communication system that goes directly from the guy that calls the pitches, which is Derek for us, to the catcher. That way they can relay them without much time going by.
Here's Helms' pitch. It's going to be rolling up to second base with a throw to first, and it's there.
Weak.
Little late signal there from umpire. Got Chris Poore and Josh Blick today.
The right call. Weak ground ball almost allowed JP to beat it out because the second baseman there did not charge the ball, and it was Lowy who just let it come to him and really took a long time for the play to develop, but it'll go down as a 4-3 putout for the first out on 1 pitch.
They've got about 4 players that played on the basketball team. I think they started. Here's grounder toward the shortstop, and a long throw to first is there. There's 2 away for the Trojans.
More sharply hit ground ball that time allowed them to get rid of it, and out by several steps there was Jackson.
Now Sutton Hyde, the hitter, batting .448. He leads the team in batting average, 39 hits, 27 RBIs in the season. He's hit 2 home runs, 14 doubles, 1 triple. Lincoln Helm, senior pitcher for the Lakers. Here's his pitch, and it got the outside corner.
Unlike us, who were, I'd say we're kind of pitching off, if you will, just because JP hadn't started very many games. I think this guy's about their 3rd best arm they're throwing tonight.
Yeah. And last night they pitched Adam Walters, Walker Stevens, and Aiden Brumley against Warren East. They lost to the Raiders 9-2 last night.
It's a little bit of a surprise.
And that's high fly ball, left field, and it is gone.
Wow.
How about that one? How about that one?
No.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
No. Just short of it.
Right at the base of the fence.
Okay. I thought it went over.
One more foot, and that ball's gone. It hit right at the base of the fence. It looked like it went over
I was trying to see through the net there.
It disappeared, and the reaction for the kid in left field, who's their left fielder?
Mason Jasper.
So it kind of reacted like it was gone. He didn't really have a whole lot of effort going to it, but we'll take a 2-out double nonetheless.
So to bring up Axel Dysholm for the Trojans. With 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. You've got Jasper in left field, Gossers at center field, McGowan in right field for the Lakers. Here's the pitch from Helm, and it's going to be outside the plate. Loy's at second, Stringer's the shortstop, Stevens at third, Walters at first, and Scherer is behind the plate. And as I mentioned, there were 4 starters in the baseball team that actually started in the basketball team for Russell County this year. 1-0. Fouled back.
Russell County play 3A or 4A football?
3A, I believe.
They play 3A, so they're
no, maybe it is 4A. I'd have to double check. You've got your laptop there.
Yeah.
You can pull it up.
It's been a little while since we've been up there. We had a few years where they were on the schedule, and we exchanged home and aways for 3 or 4 years.
Pitch to Axel, and that one's be a high fly ball to center. And back there to get the catch is Gosser. That will end the inning for the Trojans. We played one, no score on 104 The Score.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Either learning about animals or being outside in the greenhouse.
My SAE project is a farm-to-table cookbook. I like to cook, so I thought that I would make a collection of recipes that you can get the products for here in Barren County.
Being able to see them make the connection between what they're learning in class, how to grow and produce their own food, that hands-on learning piece that they might not get otherwise. And so that's really rewarding for me.
Jack Shearer, Aiden McGowan, Carter Stapp for the Lakers. Shearer bats .384. He's hit 2 home runs, 33 hits, and 32 runs batted in with 10 doubles and 86 at bats. Left-handed hitter. Facing J.P. Hyde. Pitch a little low. Again, the 15th District Tournament starts Monday. It's already here. We'll have softball Monday, Tuesday, baseball hopefully Wednesday for the championship. Pitch a little high and away, 2-0. And hopefully the weather will cooperate next week, too. I think there's a chance of rain just about every day next week.
The good thing about it is you got plenty of cushion there. Playing Monday, Tuesday for baseball, you got plenty of time to make it up if you have to, because you don't play till Monday. You'd really like to have it over by Thursday or Friday. That way everybody has basically availability as far as the pitch rules are concerned.
Of course, 4th Region Tournament starts on Memorial Day this year.
I think people
There's a strike.
I think people have had a little mixed reviews about how that's been done over the last few years, and it's based on availability. It's based on just agreements with the 4th Region schools. But in my opinion, I don't think there's any better way to do it than have it the whole thing at Western.
Pitch fouled off to the left by Shearer.
Makes for a long Monday.
Yeah, and, you know, the last few – I guess it was after COVID that they started having the region first-round games of the district winter sites. I know they have the last couple of years.
We did it on Sunday.
We actually had it here last year. We had a first-round regional tournament game. Remember, Clinton County?
Everybody played at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock on Sunday. Everybody had their first-round game, and then the finals or semis and finals were at Western.
Yep. 2-2 pitch. Or was that 3 balls already? I didn't see that one coming. So Hyde walks Shearer. That's his 6th walk of the year. Of course, his first start, he's pitched in 9 innings total. It didn't look like that pitch hit him.
I don't think so. We didn't have it on the board up there that way. We only had 2 balls on there, but we may have missed one.
Yep, trying to lay down the bunt.
Russell County has played baseball like this for as long as I've umpired and been familiar with Russell County. They play small ball. If they get a kid on base, it doesn't matter if it's a kid hitting 500. It doesn't matter if it's a kid hitting 100. They're going to play small ball. They're going to bunt you and see if they can get runners in scoring position and play the percentage game.
Charging in are the infielders, and a high pitch. There's a throw. Oh, gets off the glove of. Is that
Looks like that's Vincent coming. He was coming
came
over
in from second. Yeah.
We ran a little wheel play there.
Myers was
wheel play for bunt coverage to see if we could get a backdoor throw down to first and pick the kid off, but it was well read by Russell County, and he was back. A good throw might have made it close, but I think he would have been there.
McGowan batting .326, 31 hits, 28 RBIs, no home runs. Time call.
Came with the same kind of look there, except the second baseman charged that time, and the third baseman causing McGowan to step out and kind of reset there. And it might be that Russell County, based on our coverage, wants to have him at least show bunt, maybe pull back and swing away.
Yeah. Russell County with a runner at first. Showing bunt, lays it down the first base line. Going to throw to second. And where the runner is out at second.
You take away the sacrifice there because of your coverage. Great job there. That's I think that's the freshman Vincent who was covering, and he was really closer to the kind of the home plate area, and he fielded it, made a long throw down to second base, threw a strike on time for the first out.
Now the DH, Carter Stapp, sophomore for the Lakers. Stapp batting .384. And here's his pitch. Just a little up on that one, 1-0. Stapp with 38 hits, 30 RBIs, 3 home runs this year. Throw to first. That's Shearer at first, right? 16.
Shearer got thrown out at second.
Oh, that's right.
McGowan.
So that's McGowan, yeah. Hey, I saw the one. I couldn't make that 6 or 8. Left center, and it's going to be a base hit all the way to the warning track. And runner will go all the way to third. So got runners on the corners for Russell County with 1 out.
So just a long single. Wasn't able to get a double out of it was the DH Stapp, but he was able to move the runner from first to third. So they have first and third with 1 out.
And Owen Loy is the batter now. Loy, a junior, batting .302, 29 hits, 37 RBIs, 10 doubles on the season.
Russell County's first hit of the afternoon.
Swing and a miss by Loy. Russell County's been in the 4th region since 2006, and they have won 15 District 16 championships.
That was one of my trivia questions. You just gave the answer.
Did I? I beat you to it. Yeah. Got a few more.
We were going to start the trivia questions in the 3rd inning. So. Honestly, didn't know the answer to my own trivia question, so I knew you would, though.
And I was going to – well, I've already given that one out. How many years has Rex Road been at Russell County as head coach? Remember the answer? Fouled off.
21, is that what we said?
That's right, 21.
So they came over in
2006.
2006. Edmonson County went to the 3rd region, and we shifted them in to the 16th and moved Monroe County over to the 15th.
0-2 pitch. Swung on for the 2nd out of the inning. Nice pitch by Hyde.
That's what you needed right there off that long single, putting a runner in scoring position. A good job getting the strikeout and putting 2 outs there.
Coming up is Walker Stevens. Stevens playing at 3rd base today for the Lakers, a sophomore. Stevens just bats .177. Russell County with 2 outs, but they got runners at 1st and 3rd.
Tried that 3rd to 1st pickoff move a couple times. It didn't work that time, and really no throw even out of the attempt.
Pitch from Hyde. It's inside. McGowan is 11 of 16 on stolen bases.
McGowan's on 3rd, right? And Stapp's on 1st.
Oh, is Stapp? Yeah. Okay. I almost got him over there. Stapp
I don't know how
he's 12 of 15 on stolen bases.
I was going to say I don't know how good of wheels he has. I don't know, but that gives me a pretty good indication.
Yep.
What I think Russell County would be a little aggressive in this situation because that takes away the force out at second if they're able to steal second and puts 2 runners in scoring position, score 2 with a base hit.
Mm-hmm. Pitch from Hyde. There's a strike.
Good looking breaking ball.
Yep.
Caught the outside half.
Counts 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. JPI getting the signal from Aiden Keeney. And runner's going. Fouled right back. Russell County has 2 Region 4 championships, 5 Region 4 runners-up. They were state runner-up 2 years ago.
Okay, so here's the other trivia question.
Who did they lose to in the state championship?
No, that was St. X.
Oh, well, okay.
When was the last time another 4th Region team was in the state finals? Doesn't have to win it. When was the last time another 4th Region team was just in the finals? They were state runner-up in 22. They had 2 really good pitchers, both D1 type arms that carried them all the way to the state tournament and the finals.
I'll think about that one in a second. That was how long ago?
They were in 22. When was the last time another 4th Region team was in the finals?
Oh, when? That's what you're saying.
When?
What year? Runner going from first to second, and so now we got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Didn't get the call. It was a little low and outside. Would have been a stretch to strike him out on that pitch. But as I said earlier, you take away the force at second. You're going to have to throw across now.
Hyde with a pitch. Got him.
Great pitch.
Looking at him. Leave 2 stranded, and it's still 0-0. Barren County, Russell County on 104 the score.
At the culmination of our pathways, students have the opportunity to go out into the community and to be able to co-op. It's through these experiences that kids get real life experience. They get to practice the skills that they learn in the class, hands-on.
I'm working here at Commonwealth Broadcasting Corporation, and it's just really awesome. I get to do lots of cool stuff like write commercials. I've voiced a couple commercials, and I just kind of help out with whatever anybody needs. My favorite part is getting to meet all the different kinds of people and also just getting opportunities like this co-op. It's really just been a wonderful learning experience.
Favorite part is just being able, instead of being in a classroom where you have to sit all day, you're doing your own work for something that you're actually interested in. I would recommend this course to other students just because it'll let them know if they would like to do this for a career.
In the bottom of the second innings, Jordan Harris, followed by Tristan Meach, and then Aiden Keeney, 5, 6, 7 hitters.
Only thing we were able to get done was a double by Sutton Hyde, who got stranded. So we had 1 hit and 1 left on base on 8 pitches thrown by Russell County in that first inning.
Harris, just a freshman, batting .430 on the year with 37 hits and 24 runs batted in. He gets that one over the pitcher right towards second base. Scooped up, and the throw to first is not there.
Kind of put it right there in no man's land, right over the pitcher. The shortstop did a really good job charging, but it was just softly hit, and Jordan did a good job running it out. The throw was a little off line. Might have got him with a good throw, but we'll take a leadoff hit to start the second inning.
And the designated hitter coming up, Tristan Meach, the only senior on the Trojan baseball team. Meach batting .364, 12 hits, 18 RBIs. He's hit 5 home runs. Had one the other night. Check swing.
Put it over the road the other night.
He did.
I haven't seen a kid hit one over the road in a long time.
Yes.
But he
had some distance on that one.
He hit a no-doubter.
Helm checking first. And the pitch is delivered a strike.
Bradley Haynes, who's one of our assistant coaches, used to routinely put him over the road out there, but haven't seen somebody consistently do it in a long, long time.
Harris is at first. He has stolen 11 bases out of 14 attempts. He's about 8 feet off the bag. Helm, that one's fouled off to the right.
Just fought that one off. It was probably a ball, but too close to take, so fought it off to get another one.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Got a huge lead over there.
Pitch to Meach. Low on that one. 1-2.
Harris daring him to throw over there. If he would have, he'd have probably been picked off. But get that big a lead, you just go ahead and try to take second.
Throw to first. Harris is back.
He'd only taken a couple steps off the base, hadn't even gotten his lead yet.
Helm throws. Oh, almost got away there.
Russell County staff is very aware of what happens in a baseball game, and they saw that huge lead, so led to 2 consecutive pickoff attempts over there to first.
Helm with a 1-2. Just outside. Even the count.
Had the right height, but it was over another batter's box.
Trojans will defend their 15th district title starting Monday against the Patriots. That one gets off the catcher, and Harris will easily go to second.
Difficult one to block. It bounced right in front of the plate. He tried to backhand it, which usually doesn't work out.
Now Shearer headed out to talk with Helm. Let's see.
Nobody out runner in scoring position. You see if you can do something here, because you know, just based on the score from the last time, Russell County can hit the baseball and score a lot of runs.
Barren County, Russell County met back on March 15th, right at the beginning of the season. Russell County scored 20 runs. Barren scored 10. That pitch is fouled off at the plate there by Meach.
They've actually lost 7 out of their last 11. They had a stretch there where they won a ton in a row, and they're struggling a little bit lately.
I was surprised they lost to Warren East by that big a margin yesterday. Helm. Pitch high. It's going to walk Meach.
Was down an 0-2 count and fought all the way back to get the walk. Pretty impressive piece of hitting there.
Aiden Keeney up next.
Now, granted, they played George Rogers Clark, Logan County.
They have played a tough schedule.
Logan County beat South Warren last night. They played Taylor County. So they played some pretty good teams. Whitley County, who was in the state finals last year. So they have played a really good schedule. They always do, and being over there on that side of the state, if you will, they play a lot of 12th region teams, and they're never scared to go up to Lexington and play some of those teams either.
Aiden Keeney batting .299. He's hit 2 home runs this year, 26 hits, 15 RBI. As Helm delivers, he wanted to lay down a bunt there.
Almost chased it, but pulled it back right at the last second there. And I applaud Derek for doing this, and Russell County's always done it. I think the strength of schedule matters in baseball. It definitely does. The more quality arms you see prepares you. And Russell County's almost a given that they're going to be in the region semifinals every single year.
Oh, yeah. Good bunt laid down. Pitcher scoops it up, throws to third for the out there.
It's actually too good of a bunt. It went all the way almost back to the pitcher's mound. He didn't even get off the circle, and we'll have a 1 out, but basically just recycle everything as we'll get a courtesy runner there for the catcher, Keeney, who will be think that is 5.
It's Cameron Crawford.
Yeah.
So Crawford is at first for Keeney. The batter, Joey Myers.
So we got Meach on second, Keeney on first, now replaced by Crawford.
And 1 out. The pitch is outside.
Making him throw a few more pitches. He only had 8 in the first inning and already has surpassed that now and only 1 out.
Myers batting .262. He's at 1 home run this year, 11 hits, 7 runs batted in. Helm checking the runner. This pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runners on. You're in the bottom of the second inning.
Not a quick game by any means. We're on pace for about a 3.5-hour game right now.
Well, we went, 2.5 last night with a 4.5 inning game? Softball?
Yeah.
A lot of pitches thrown in that game. Two balls to strike to Myers.
Got a win, though, last
Yeah,
night. It ended up not
8
playing.
runs in the second inning.
You didn't play the full thing last night, did you?
No.
When it took that long.
Nice hit. Going to drop in the gap between center and right. Heading home. Trojans will score. Meach.
Yeah, that was a gapper. You thought you might have a chance to score first to home, but you don't want to take too big of a chance. Only 1 out, and runner still in scoring position. So the ball ends up getting away. You probably would have scored, but you don't want to take that chance since it's already back in the infield when you're touching third base.
So Myers at second. You got Crawford at third.
And Meach scored.
Meach scored, and the batter is Jax Vincent, another freshman for the Trojans. Pitch from Helm outside. Vincent batting .270.
It's our second double of the night, too, by the way. That's 1 in the first and 1 in the second.
Vincent with 17 hits on the year, 9 RBIs. Now going to have a conference out at the mound with
Rexrup going to go out there and talk
with Helm for a minute.
I don't think he's going to pull him.
He's got, let's see, 5, 6 pitchers that have pitched in at least 9 or 10 games. They pitched Brumley last night, Stevens and Walters. Walters had pitched in 10. Stevens had pitched in 4, and Brumley in just 2. And it was Walters that started the game against Warren East last night.
Stringer's their best.
Pitch outside. 2-0.
And Bartung's right there behind him.
Right.
You know, Stringer's got below a 2 ERA, which is really good for a high school team.
1.92. And Bartung is 2.85. Helm checking second, now throws. And that one's going to be out of play to the right. Barren County leading here 1-0, bottom of the second, with 1 out. And 2 runners, second and third.
You got the corners in, so wouldn't probably be able to sneak in a bunt here. They're going to try to cut down the runner at home if we attempt it.
And punt laid down, goes right to the pitcher. And the throw to first is there for the second out with the Trojans score. Crawford comes in.
Got a great jump, and that's the only way we were able to score because the bunt was almost an exact copy
Same
of
spot.
the one Keeney laid down. It went all the way back to the pitcher, but he did not have a play because Crawford had a huge jump and was on top of the plate when he fielded the ball. Great piece of running there.
So the Trojans up 2-0 here, bottom of the second.
Myers moves over to third with 2 outs, so still another runner on and a sacrifice there for Vincent.
And back to the top of the order for Barren. Helm steps off, attempting to throw to third. Pitch to JP. That delivers a strike.
Going to pitch out of the windup. He was in the stretch, so he stepped off so he could change the windup there with a runner on third.
Pitch it comes outside. So I've got to guess the team and the year, right? That was in the state championship.
Not. You can just guess.
Chopper going up the middle there, taken by bobbled there by the second baseman. Myers comes in to score to make it 3-0.
And I don't know if it's in the back of the second baseman's mind, but he got thrown out in his first plate appearance just barely on a slow roller to second base. So when it comes right back to him, he knows he's got to get rid of it and to have a chance to get JP out. He doesn't, bobbles it, and probably a hit there, I think, for our third one of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And an RBI for JP High.
Right. JP with his 19th RBI of the season. There's a throw going to second. Ended up in the outfield.
Miscommunication there. Nobody was really at second covering, so I think he threw it more to the shortstop than he did second base.
So you got JP now at second.
I like the aggressiveness.
Jackson Reese is the hitter.
Jackson grounded out to the shortstop. Put a runner in scoring position there. See if you can get him on track with an RBI.
And Reese batting .360. He's hit 1 home run this year, 27 hits, 16 runs batted in. Helm throws. That's going to be fouled off to the left side. Helm now at pitch count 32.
He has quadrupled his pitch total from the first inning.
Nobody warming up down there, I don't think. Pitch outside corner.
Didn't get the call. It was way in the other box. Same pitch they won a while ago.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Reese. Helm with a pitch. Outside again, 2-2. You may have to give me a hint on that. What district did they come out of?
14th, and it wasn't this century.
Reese strikes out swinging. That ends the inning for the Trojans, but they score 3, and it's 3-0. Trojans on 104 the score.
I really like the hands-on aspect because I have several students, particularly this year, being that we do have such large gaps from our COVID time, that are having some trouble with reading. They struggle to do that. So when we do the hands-on and they're able to see the models and to watch me do it, that is taken completely out of the equation, and it gives them the confidence to really shine and do all these smaller tasks.
Building that foundation of how students can use science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, making those connections with the classroom teachers and what they're doing in their classrooms as well. And sometimes they don't have the time to do those project-based type things. In our STEAM lab, they're able to do that. And then also with our Project Lead the Way, students are really thinking about how to build and solve real-world problems, presented with scenarios, and then they have to problem solve and come up with solutions as a team. And so we're really excited about laying that foundation here at Temple Hill this year.
They lead Russell County here. So we go to the top of the 3rd inning. 3rd inning sponsored by ATM Media Solutions. JP Hyde, he's thrown 28 pitches so far in this game. Got Mason Jasper.
Terrific piece of pitching there left 2 runners on, first and third. Had back-to-back strikeouts to get us out of the inning with only 1 hit, and should be no runs on the board.
First pitch is a strike to Jasper, batting .294, 10 hits. Mentioned Russell County has 7 home runs this year. That pitch looked good, but they want to call it a ball.
Look a little, I guess, high.
I guess.
Not sure. I think
it's hard to see the left side of the plate there.
I think somebody chirped over there on the first strike, and he questioned himself on the second one and didn't call back-to-back ones. Now it's 2-1.
JP High with a 2-1 pitch inside. 3-1.
No, that was impressive.
That pitch looked good all the way. Count reaches full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Jasper. Pitch out to left field, and it is Reese making the catch, and there's 1 away.
No. You just said they were in the finals. But I was just confirming with you. I think they won.
You have to give me the answers to that one. I don't know.
I think they. Yeah, they did. They beat Shelby.
You going to say it's Warren Central?
It's not Warren Central.
Hey, I give up.
Bowling Green in 1995. So it has been a long time since a 4th region participant was in the state finals. It's been just a little bit longer since somebody's won.
95.
A 4th region team won in 91.
That one coming out to left, charging in is Reese. Makes the catch, diving in.
Great job keeping it in front of him. And even if he hadn't have made the catch, it was going to bounce off his chest there, so it wouldn't have gotten away and been disastrous. So a good safe slide and great play there to retire the second batter there in the inning.
That was Stringer, right?
It was.
Because they've got Walters.
Yeah.
Walters is at bat.
Yeah, Jasper was the leadoff, and then Stringer there lined out to left field.
Yeah.
So that was a fly out 7, second out.
Pitch from Hyde. Misses inside, 2-0. So Bowling Green in 95. That's before they started putting stats online. That was in 98, KHSAA. Popped up, fly ball center field, and making the catch is the center fielder, Sutton High. That will end the inning for Russell County here in the top of the 3rd. Trojans lead it 3-0 over the Lakers on 104 the score.
Quick.
For me, favorite thing to teach is just anything coding. I guess if I'm picking something specific, it would be JavaScript. That's just my first programming language that I learned, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's so many fun things that we can do with that. For outcomes, just seeing any students like continue in the field, even students prior that I've seen like go on to working in different software development jobs, and I even get to like bring them back in after and be guest speakers to my other students is just so, I feel like, such an awesome thing to get to have and get to see.
It's definitely not what you think it is. There's a lot of different people. You meet a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. It's really a community, and you're kind of there to just help each other.
Just this career, like pathway in general, not just like the pathway here, but just this career, I feel like can be a great opportunity. The flexibility that comes with it, and obviously the pay. That's just something that's great for anyone that's interested in it.
12:30 a.m. WCDS in Glasgow and online at 104thescore.com and on BC Live. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer, Todd Belcher, our producer. 3-0 Trojans here, bottom of the 3rd inning, and it will be for Barren, Sutton Hyde, Axel Dysome, and Jordan Harris.
3 runs on 2 hits, 1 Russell County error, 1 left on base there in the bottom of the second. Good job getting on the board and then tacking on to have that 3-0 lead. And hopefully 1 inning of positive run production will lead to multiple crooked numbers on the scoreboard.
Yep. Helm still on the mound. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss by Hyde.
So go back to that 1995. Bowling Green was in the finals.
Who did they play against, or who won it there? Somebody like Harrison County or
PRP.
Louisville Pleasure Ridge Park.
Coach Bill Miller was in. He had a ton of championships for PRP.
Hyde swings and misses on the second pitch from Helm.
The last 4th region team to win it.
That one pitch is fouled back.
Was 91. Greg Shelton and Franklin Simpson.
Franklin Simpson, 91.
So, long time ago. That's back when they had the state tournament in Owensboro. It's been a little bit everywhere. But we have a terrific location now with at UK's baseball stadium.
Helm with the 0-2 pitch. And that one popped up to the right, and it's in foul territory, but the catch is made. There's one down. Axel Dishon next.
We'll wait to the top of the 4th to hit you with the next trivia question.
I've not been too good about this.
This one's.
I didn't do any research going back to the 90s.
Well,
going back to the 90s?
You can't do research on trivia questions and have the answer. So that'd be
That's what
like
they do on Jeopardy.
That'd be like giving you the Jeopardy questions before the game, so you knew the answers.
Yeah. That's what makes it fun. Just trying to guess.
So Scott had one the other night that John sent him that he didn't get in. So we'll throw that one at you in the 4th. Okay. Give you the top of the 4th to think about it, and then give you the answer in the bottom. How about that?
Okay. Pitch from Helm. Popped up infield, and Helm waiting for it will make the catch, and there's 2 away.
2 infield pop-ups for our 2 outs. We didn't make him work very hard in the first, only 8 pitches, and he has 2 outs and 6 pitches here in the 3rd. So he's settled back in just a little bit after giving up 3 earned runs.
Yeah. And the hitter is Jordan Harris for Barren.
Jordan had a hit in first inning, or second inning, I'm sorry. Actually kind of led things off, but he was eventually thrown out at 3rd on a bunt attempt.
1-0 from Helm. Popped up, and it is going to be caught. Wow, it was in foul territory right in front of the dugout. That will end the inning for the Trojans, and we'll come back with the 4th after this break. Trojans 3, Russell County nothing on 104 the score.
What I really like with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Off for Russell County here in the top of the 4th. Mace Gosser, followed by Jack Shearer, and then Aiden McGowan for the Lakers. You give me a trivia question, I'll give you one here in a little bit, too. Go ahead. You can go ahead and give me yours first.
Top of the 4th trivia.
Top of the 4th? Well, it is top of the 4th. I thought you were referring to a top of the 4th in another baseball game or something.
No. What are the 5 ways you can reach base without a hit? What are the 5 ways you can get on first base, or really any base, without a hit? I'll let you think about it.
I'll think about it. Here's Hyde's pitch. Looked good all the way.
Made quick work of Russell County in the top of the third. 3 flyouts, 2 to Jackson Reese over in left field, and 1 to center over there with Sutton.
Pitch to Gosser. Another strike delivered. 0-2.
I like his pace. He kind of gets in a groove when he's throwing strikes. He only threw 10 pitches there in the third. Finding a little bit of a groove, working a little breaking ball to the outside half.
Yeah.
Oh, give him that.
I thought that was good.
That would have been a big strikeout for probably their best hitter, center fielder Gosser, who flew out to left the first time. It probably should have struck out there.
Ground ball toward third, taken by Shields, and a throw to first to Myers. One away.
Good job getting it on that hop there and rearing back, throwing it to first. Good stretch to complete the play. So all around, good job there by Garrett and Joey.
Jack Shearer next. Okay. Walk, hit by pitch.
Okay, there's 2.
Infield fly?
No, that's an automatic out.
Fielder's choice. That one's hooking to the left side, and it is gone.
Nope. On the bottom of the ball.
Okay,
again.
it looked like it went over. Yeah, it's going to be a double. I'm not looking through the net right.
Good job by Jackson getting it off the base there, and the catcher Shearer gets a double after a 5-3 put out of our leadoff hitter. So we got 1 out and a runner on second after the double by Shearer.
Aiden McGowan next.
We'll have a courtesy runner. I can't see that number out there real well, but a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Hyde at 43 pitches.
Stringer is the courtesy runner out on second base.
Trey Stringer, number 3.
No, it's
there's 2 Stringers on this
his
team.
Younger brother, Tanner. It's a freshman.
Yeah.
Tanner's a freshman.
Pitch from Hyde, having a little low. 2-0.
Don't want that double to break your rhythm. You haven't given up but 2 hits all night, and worked yourself out of a few jams. So be a competitor and do the same here.
Yeah. That one low and away. 2-0 or 3-0. Or is it 2-0? If I missed a pitch somewhere.
Yeah, it is
3-0.
3-0. Yeah.
Our
whoa.
I was going to.
As we walk here, you get a note as we threw ball 4 there to McGowan. You got a note from the rest of the press box up here giving you some hints of how to walk.
Well, when you've got an experienced umpire up here in the press box keeping the scoreboard like Timmy Wilson, it's he's gonna know.
Okay, so
drop strike 3. Yeah, should have run that one.
So error is not it. Error is out. So walk. Catcher interference, hit by pitch, drops third strike.
You said there's 5, though.
There is 5, so he got an 80% on his exam there. So 4 out of 5. So an error, you can technically get on, but you still hit the ball. You have to hit the ball for them to commit an error. So one more way, and this is the one I didn't get. It was a little harder. What is one more way that you can get on base without hitting the ball in any capacity? Walk, catcher interference, hit by pitch, drop third strike.
I thought you were saying without getting a hit.
Yeah. Or without hitting at all.
Hit by a pitch.
Without hitting the ball.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Pitch outside. Batter is Carter Stapp.
I'll let you look back at your exam there with I don't have a red pen to mark that wrong.
Open book exam here.
We'll just use the purple pen I'm keeping score with to put an X on your paper.
Russell County with 2 runners on, and the pitch comes in as a strike.
Scott said this is the way y'all figured out how many listeners you had the other day, so I haven't gotten any text to see if
got a listener yet.
Anybody wants to throw the answer in.
Pitch from Hyde.
He's kind of tailing off a little bit. He's leaving it down and out, and that's where he struggled there with that last base on ball. So we got a runner on first and second via double and via base on ball. So staff the DH up.
I thought that one looked good, but
a little low maybe.
A little low.
Gotta get back into that rhythm.
2 balls, a strike, 1 out. Russell County with 2 runners on first and second. Here's Hyde's pitch.
Oh, that's good.
That one looked good.
Oh. The only thing I could
goodness.
think of was Keeney didn't hold it and kind of sell that. Maybe he knew that was a little high. So we got back-to-back walks have loaded up the bases for Loy, the second baseman.
Yep, Owen Loy. We're in the top of the 4th. Barren with a 3-0 lead, but Russell County has the bases loaded.
Be a great time for a strikeout.
With 1 out. Here's a pitch. Inside.
And Loy was the batter who had first and third, 1 out. And Loy struck out, and Stevens followed it with a strikeout to get out of that jam. Let's see if we can reproduce some of that magic from JP.
1-0. Got the outside there.
Stretched the zone
Yeah.
maybe a little bit, but we need a break right now. We'll take a pitch.
I'll have a 3-part question for you.
Oh, Lord.
When
You got an A, B, C, D?
Well, no, not really, but just a 3-part question.
Just ABC. Sorry, that.
What year did the Barren County Trojans win the 4th Region Baseball Tournament?
2008.
Okay. Who did they beat in the semifinals that year?
They beat Greenwood in the finals.
They did beat Greenwood in the finals, so you got 2 of them right. Who'd they beat in the semis? Popped up foul right behind us.
They beat Greenwood on a called third strike to win the game.
Yeah.
Who did we beat in the semifinals? Let me think about it.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and an out to Loy. And here's the pitch from Hyde. That's going to be fouled to the left side. Have I stunned the panel here?
I don't know if I know the answer to that without just
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
I'm not. My computer is
it's
gone
off.
to, gone to sleep over
blank
there.
screen. Pitch foul in the backstop.
2-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Need. Take a double play. We'll take an out. We don't have corners in, so I think we're just going to sell out for the out if it's grounded to the infield.
Hyde with a pitch to Loy.
Yeah. Strike 3.
Yep. That's the second out.
Got a piece of it, but Keeney, great job hanging on there.
Got it in the mid.
So that's the second time Loy struck out with runners on.
Walker Stevens, 8th in the batting order. That pitch is outside. We do have, I can't tell who that is from here, warming up for Barren. Check swing.
It looks like Crawford.
Is it Crawford?
I can't tell for sure, but it looks like Crawford.
Okay.
Warren Central.
Nope.
Okay. Warren Central was pretty good about that time.
Pitch just a little high, and it's 3-0.
I think we beat, and this may be wrong too, I think we beat Cumberland in the first round.
Nope, beat Cumberland in the semis.
Okay. Cumberland in the semis.
Yep. So there's your answer to the semis. It was Cumberland. That looked good. Yeah.
Got the high strike. You don't want to walk that runner home, so we're flirting with danger on a 3-1 count now. So just if you have to, for the 8-hole hitter, throw one down there and make him make a play.
Not 3 balls, a strike, and 2 outs, and bases are loaded here in the top of the 4th.
We made a pickoff attempt to third, and honestly, we weren't close to third base. That's almost close to a balk. Now we pick off the first, and that was actually a pretty good throw, but we didn't get a tag down, and he was back. So I think the pickoff attempt to third was trying to set the guy up on first. for a backdoor pickoff. But the focus needs to be 3-1 on the batter here.
All right. Got a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded.
Hung on there to the
Big
outside
pitch
corner.
right here.
Absolutely, big pitch.
JP throws.
Go get the call.
Oh, no.
Breaking ball just danced around the plate there. That was an inside pitch that broke, and that was a good pitch.
And that was Stringer that came in to score. To give them their first run of the game.
Good pitch, but honestly it's a ball because it never really caught the plate. It just went around the plate, and that'll do it for JP's day, and he threw 3 2/3.
Yeah.
Allowed 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. So he'll finish with 66 pitches. 66 pitches, 1 earned run, 2 hits, and
gonna be Cameron Crawford.
1, 2, 3 walks. And 1, 2, 3 Ks. So we'll close the book at 66 pitches on JP, 66 pitches, 1 run allowed, 2 hits, 3 Ks, 3 base on balls, and he's responsible for all 3 runners still out there loading the bases.
Yeah. Crawford, as he's warming up, his ERA is 6.71. He's thrown in 9 games, 24 innings, given up 33 hits, 29 runs, 23 earned. He's walked 17 batters, struck out 12, 2 wins and 2 losses on the year for Crawford.
And unfortunately, 3 of the 4 base runners that Russell County has gotten this inning have all been via the free pass. And I think that's why halfway through this baseball game he went to the relief pitcher, Crawford.
Give you another trivia question here.
All right.
You were probably with me that day. I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you go to the state baseball tournament with me back in 08?
Henderson County.
It was at Henderson. Who did they lose to? Who did Barren play? They're usually a pretty good baseball team.
It wasn't Henderson?
No. Year after year, they're usually one of the top teams in their region.
It was somebody from the second region, though, wasn't it?
That is correct.
Okay.
Was the second region. You'll probably guess it. All right, here's Cameron Crawford getting ready to deliver his first pitch. Bases are still loaded with 2 outs. Here's Crawford's pitch. Yep, got the inside corner on that one.
So here's what we don't want to do. This is Jasper. He's the 9-hole hitter, the left fielder. He flew out to left field earlier. You don't want to see Stringer back up here with bases loaded.
Right. Another pitch coming in. That's a little low.
Set up outside, and that was in and low.
Talked about Jasper as the delivery pitch.
Same spot. Yep. Low and inside. It's a tough spot for a kid to come in there. Bases loaded, obviously. Having 2 outs does help a little bit. But you have no room for error with bases loaded on the walk.
2 balls and a strike. Crawford with a pitch. Gonna make it 3-1.
You just got to throw something here center cut because you don't want them to pull within a run.
Mm-hmm.
All with only 1 hit this inning. It's not Christian County, is it?
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Christian County has struggled mightily since then. They have not been a great baseball power. And this is probably the last year, isn't it?
I think so.
This is the last year.
That was a good pitch. Yeah.
Right down the middle.
Yeah.
And
Henner he thought it was a walk.
Jasper's begging for a RBI via the walk.
Full count again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Crawford's pitch coming in, and it is going to be another score made by Russell County.
A little outside. Not if it was by an eyelash. That's 2 walks. That's the last thing I like doing as an umpire is walking a kid to walk a run in, but you have 2 of them. So that is now 4 walks, and 2 runs.
Yeah.
McGowan and Shearer have scored.
Oh, 1 pitch. Crawford delivers. Evens the count up at 1-1. Christian County's also had some good football teams up until the last couple of years. Of course, Christian County, Hopkinsville to consolidate next year.
I assume next year is the year.
Ground ball gets by Harris, and he goes into left center. And now, all of a sudden, Russell County has taken the lead 4-3.
Stevens scores from second, Stapp scores from third, and now they have runners on first and second. Jasper on second, and Stringer there with the hit. 2 RBI single out into, we'll call it left center field. And that's what I said. You do not want to get back to the top of their order with a chance to put runs on the board because they're going to take advantage. And just 3 hits has given them 4 runs.
Crawford checking second, now delivers. Swing and a miss there by Walters. Walters batting .333 with 30 hits, 16 runs batted in. Crawford, as that one's fouled off.
What makes it worse is we walked 5, 6, 7, 8 in the order. So we walked pretty much the whole bottom of their order and gave them chances at RBIs.
Pitch fouled off again there by Walters.
Walters 0 for 2. Grounded out to second, flew out to center. And they have successfully batted around this inning.
We're at the top of the 4th. Russell County with a 4-3 lead. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Crawford checking second. Now throws. Makes it 1-2. Got another trivia question. This pertains to softball. Give that one to you in a minute. 1-2 pitch. High and away, 2-2.
You still haven't finished the 5th part of my trivia.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no answer.
We're going to throw the towel in?
Yep.
Intentional walk and walk's the same thing.
2-2 pitch. Crawford checking second, going to throw. I think you've stunned everybody on that one. That number 5. Crawford.
Well,
ball 3-2, and it's a full count once again.
It's kind of a technicality, but you still get on base without hitting.
It's like one of those you should have known.
No.
Swing and a miss. And that finally ends the inning, but Russell County scores 4. They lead Barren 4-3 after 3.5 on 104 with a score.
We start working all the way from kindergarten, and they start doing, if it's building the 3 Little Pigs houses and they have to build something and test it and all of these sorts of things, they start that kind of problem solving skills really young. We do a lot of group work, so they have to collaborate, they have to learn how to work well together, how to compromise. It's been really cool kind of seeing them kind of come in to kind of get all kinds of things. And plus it kind of prepares them, it kind of shows them like different career options and a lot of things that they've never thought about before. And so when we're doing Project Lead the Way and we're studying engineering, we'll pull up scientists and we'll pull up astronauts, and we've watched some launches on TV and just stuff like that to kind of show them that there's kind of a big world out there and there's all kinds of places and things that they can do.
And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning here at Trojan Field. The Trojans are down 4-3. They scored those 3 runs in the 2nd, but Russell County has come back in the 4th to score their 4. 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Russell County. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Barren. And to lead it off for Barren County here in the bottom of the 4th is Tristan Meach. 6, 7, 8 hitters for Barren County. His helm is still just foul down the left field line.
So Helm threw 8 pitches in the first, 8 pitches in the third, and we didn't get anything going. But he threw
26
in the 28 in the second, and we tacked on 3 runs. So we've got to be a little bit more patient up at the plate.
Mitch swings and misses.
All right. The answer is
okay.
Pinch or courtesy run in high school.
What?
You technically get on without hitting. You really have no part in getting on base.
That's right.
But
yeah.
it is a way to be on base.
Uh-huh.
So that's a hard one.
How about
to get.
that?
That's the hard one to get.
Foul back.
Good
And you'd think
tribute.
it'd be an easy one to get.
Yeah.
You know, we got a courtesy runner coming in.
But you're thinking about it all originating from home.
Yeah.
You don't think about that one. So
Right.
that stumper brought to you by John Butler. So.
Oh, me.
Scott was going to use it the other night, but he ran out of time, I think. So.
Yeah, we had a good comedy show going on with a softball game. And we'll talk about a softball trivia question here in a second.
He helped you with baseball the other night.
He did. Yep.
Yeah.
He helped with a softball game last week. That one goes off with the catcher, and Meach way to first.
However you got to get it going. A base on balls clearly was a way that Russell County got it going a while ago after a few hits, but you just need runners on base. And Aiden Keeney comes up. Aiden sacrificed or attempted to sacrifice in the first and was out on a fielder's choice. Or his hit led to a fielder's choice out. I'm sorry.
49 pitches for Helm. Meach has a bunt laid down, scooped up by the pitcher. The throw to first is there. And Meach gets back.
Fortunate. He overran the base,
overran
and Russell was throwing at him. And he kind of he did have his momentum going to third base and had to kind of put the brakes on and fall back on second base all at the same time. So sacrifice successful there for Keeney. Moves Meach over to second and gives us our first out.
Joey Myers coming up. Okay, softball trivia question.
Okay.
Allen County Scottsville plays Warren East next week in the district softball tournament.
Mm-hmm.
If they lose to Warren East, how many years in a row had they been to the fourth region?
How many years is Allen?
Yeah. Pitch gets the outside corner to Myers. In other words, Allen County Scottsville's been to the fourth region softball tournament how many years in a row?
Well, it's kind of almost like the same thing can be said for Russell County. There was one little outlier in there where Metcalf beat them.
Rounder to third Long throw to first is in time, so Myers is out at first, but the runner advances. That's Meach over to third.
It's a 5-3 put out.
2 outs.
Russell County got beat by Metcalf, I think it was, where Metcalf was pretty good there in the first round and broke a long streak for them. And that may be one of the only times they haven't been to the 4th region. So I wonder if there's some kind of outlier like that with Allen County. But it's harder in softball to pull that upset because Allen County has had such dominant pitchers over the last few years.
Helm fires, and I'm getting answers by text.
Let's just throw something random out there.
I'll say Scott Chapman wrong.
Let's say they've been since 2000.
Wrong.
Over or under?
Popped up in field. First baseman coming in to make the catch. That will end the inning for the Trojans, and it is still 4-3 Russell County over Barren County on 104 The Score.
It's not about having kids know content knowledge, like, hey, I memorized this order of things, or I know that. It's actually basically like a knowledge acquisition process. Do I know how to get knowledge? Do I know how to research? What's my question? How do I know when I've learned this? How do I know when I'm ready to go to the next thing? So for them in the STEAM process, what we look at is, what's our question first? What are we trying to accomplish? What's our goal when it's all said and done? I try to have models for the kids. We discuss things. We look at examples from the real world, and ultimately in the end, they have to figure out the engineering process for themselves. I'll provide them with materials. I'll provide them with instruction, even some direction, but ultimately in the end, they have to build these things, and that's the kind of real world stuff they're going to have to work through. That stuff will take them far beyond what they learn here. It's all about trying things, taking risk, and then applying what you've learned in a classroom to what you do in life, and then being able to develop techniques that you can use outside these walls.
Sponsored by Farmers RECC, Russell County 4, Barren County 3. As we head to the top of the 5th, and it'll be Mays Gosser, followed by Jack Shearer and Aiden McGowan. Russell County scored all 4 runs in the 4th. Barren scored all 3 runs in the 2nd. Scott Chapman has given us the correct answer.
I bet he looked it up. 2012. Let's go.
How many years in a row has Allen County Scottsville softball been to the regional tournament?
So that'd be 11.
No.
If it was 2012.
No.
More or less?
More.
Okay. So 2000 was closer to the right answer, I guess.
Yeah. Pretty
So
close.
that'd be 23 years in a row. If it was 2000, so
yeah, a little more than that.
It's more than that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Pitch from Crawford, outside 2-0.
28 years in a row.
Not hardly.
Okay, so somewhere in between.
Yeah. How about a quarter of a century?
25. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That is impressive, but they will not be favored to continue that streak.
No. They'll have to pull off a huge upset over Warren East to get to the region. They got outscored 19-4-4 and 15-3-5 in those 2 games. 2-1 pitch from Crawford.
While we're
outside 3-1.
While we're talking about softball, I was surprised a little bit by a score last night. Logan County beat South Warren 4-3.
Yep.
So, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but South has been really good for the last few years.
Hard grounder to short, the throw to Myers in time from the shortstop Jordan Harris.
JP's back at short after he went off the mound.
I didn't see the number there. Yeah.
Jordan went over to
Where'd he go?
Third, and
so Harris is at third. JP's back at his shortstop spot.
And they probably
is that it?
They left the lineup the same, and they put Crawford in for Shields, who was at third.
Pitch inside there to Shearer. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Here's Crawford's pitch. Grounder towards second. And a throw to Myers is there. There's 2 down.
Gosser the first out, Shearer the second out. Now should be McGowan.
Mm-hmm. So you got any more trivia questions?
I'm about trivia'd out.
Now, Scott would have all kinds of them here.
Yeah, that's why he's better than I am.
That's all we had the other night was trivia questions.
This is how work works.
The whole game.
He's usually a little bit more of the funnier conversationalist, and I'm usually more straight-laced, right? You know that.
Pitch to McGowan to strike from Cameron Crawford. His pitch this time is low. I need to look up some more trivia before Monday.
I was told to talk golf today, so we haven't talked any golf yet.
I think Scott's going up Sunday.
Yeah, I guess I found me a ticket Sunday. I'm going to go up Sunday, too.
Going?
Yeah. I think.
2-1 pitch from Crawford. It's fouled off.
Xander Schauffele shot a 62 today. It's a major record. Tony Fial. I don't know who the other guy tied for second is.
Crawford's 2-2 pitch. Out to left field. Reese running over to make the catch.
Long run.
Yep. Had to come a long way to get it. But makes the catch, and that ends the inning for Russell County. And it's still Lakers 4, Trojans 3 on 104 The Score.
I'm super proud of what we've been able to build in the last few years in our program. Our goal has always been to set students up for success. But what this does is I think it is a game changer because it creates that next step of connections for students to what we're doing in the curriculum and allows them to really see hands-on what nobody else gets to see.
I've absolutely loved the past 4 years being in biomed. I have got so many wonderful opportunities and has prepared me so much for my future.
I really feel like our rigorous curriculum really prepares them for med school, physical therapy school, pretty much any graduate medical degree. Our table is a great asset. It's really just a really good supplement to help their learning.
Barren County High School is very fortunate to offer multiple career pathways. The biomedical pathway is just one of those, but our focus is always to have students hands-on experience that prepare them directly for the career that they're going to have when they graduate.
These are great opportunities for students to explore the learning in medical detectives and within our engineering Project Lead the Way program as well, and allowing students to find ways to be engaged in things that they're interested in, finding different learning that will help kind of propel them to the next level and hopefully give them interest and engage them in a pathway when they go to high school. So it's about connecting students to their learning, things that they're interested in for the next level.
Anything.
Grounder up the middle into center field for a base hit.
Start it with a solid hit.
Brings up Jackson Reese.
Russell has usually really good catchers. And I'm not sure with no outs, even though JP's got some wheels, I'm not sure it would be the time to test it. But we do like to be aggressive on the base path.
Yep. JP 13 of 15 on stolen bases. Helm checking him out at first. Now delivers as Reese lays down the bunt.
Good bunt.
Throw to first is there. This advances JP High to second.
We are trying to manufacture a run. Just down one. We want to at least pull back even. Down 4-3 as we play here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Now 1 out.
Sutton Hyde. But JP Hyde at second. Helm checking him out. Now throws. Yeah, that looked good. Strike there to Sutton Hyde. Batting .448. 2 home runs. Helm. Popped up.
Get out of play.
Shearer trying to. It's back behind the net.
Got a little NBA later tonight. Nuggets can close out the series on the T-Wolves.
Got any favorite team in that?
You know, I like to. You got Kentucky guys on both squads. Murray on the Nuggets and Karl Anthony Towns on the T-Wolves. I don't really have a huge favorite in NBA.
No, I don't watch a whole lot of NBA.
The only time
Sometimes
I really
the playoffs, but
I think a lot of
people
just watch the playoffs because that's the only time they really start playing. And good hit there.
At the left. Rounding third. Oh, sliding down.
Oh, no.
It's J.P. Hyde. He goes back in.
He's safe. He's safe.
Did he make it?
Yeah, absolutely. His left hand, that's a really good call. He slipped on the turf. He was a quarter of the way down the base path and just over there where it's rained so much in the grass was completely slick. And I don't think we got a break. I think that was the right call. He dove in underneath it, and smart base running there by his brother to go ahead and get up to second base. So we actually have runners on second and third. I thought it was probably pretty aggressive for Derek to wave him home because that ball was in left shallow field, and a good throw, he would have been out probably by 4 or 5 steps, I think. But fortunately,
got Axel up next.
We've got the 4 spot hitter up with runners in scoring position.
1 out. Helm checking the runners, now throws. Pitches outside. Dice home, .378 batting average. 3 home runs this year, 28 hits. He's brought in 33. Helm with a 1-0. This is outside, 2-0. Another pitch outside.
Bowling Green, Greenwood, Russell County all already have 20 wins. This would be our 20th of the year, but we've got some work to do. But 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out and a 3-0 count.
Well,
he almost offered at it.
That's what I thought.
Almost, but when you have a 2-umpire system, the guy in the middle really can't see. So you yield to the guy behind the plate, and Axel gets a free pass. Now we have a runner on first, second, and third.
Brings up Jordan Harris, and now a conference on the mound. And I think Helm is done.
At 65 pitches.
Almost as many as JP had. He had 66.
So he'll throw 4.1 innings and 66 pitches. That is exactly how many JP had. He had 66.
He had 66. And they're bringing in from center field, I guess, would be Mays Gosser. Mays Gosser will be your – and he hasn't pitched this is only the 6th time he's pitched. 11 innings, 2.55 ERA, 2-0 with 1 save. Struck out 17. He's only walked 5. Given up 4 runs, all earned, and 11 hits and 11 innings of pitching. So that they move Helm back out to center field?
I would say Helm came out of the game.
Okay, so who Who went to center field?
Helm was. So 23. Gosser's the pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have to look and see who.
I don't know who went out there. Just after 7 o'clock here at Trojan Field, and reminding you you're listening and watching Trojan baseball here on 104.7 FM The Score, 12:30 a.m. WCDS Glasgow, online at 104thescore.com and on BC Live. And Jordan Harris coming up. Trojans with 1 out. Bases are loaded. Down 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Harris batting .430 coming into the game today. He's hit 1 home run this season, 37 hits, and 24 RBIs.
Gosser's going to be a little bit of change of velocity.
And that one down.
He has a tendency, even though he's got more velocity, he has a tendency sometimes to struggle to find the strike zone. And if we need to make him throw strikes.
And a swing and a miss by Harris.
And that one was a strike, so good cut on it by Jordan. Just got to put the ball in play here somewhere.
Yeah. I got the outside corner. 1-2.
I'd like to have that call a couple innings ago when we were walking them, but that, I mean, it's a strike now, just like it maybe could have been then.
Ground ball. Picked up by the shortstop, bobbled it for a moment, then the second baseman dropped it.
Really 2 errors on the play. The shortstop bobbled it, but he recovered, and if we're paying attention, we can get another run.
There's a wild throw coming in, sliding in home. He's safe.
So the shortstop
that was Sutton Hyde sliding home, and now the Trojans have a 5-4 lead.
The shortstop bobbled it, and the second baseman dropped it. And the second baseman was so frustrated by him dropping the ball, about a 10-foot throw back to Gosser, he just completely launched it, and it ended up over here on the bricks and on the backstop.
Almost had J.P. Hyde.
So J.P.
who's walking off.
Who scored, right? So J.P. and Sutton both scored, and
that one may be gone. It's left center, and it is out of here.
Big hit.
Wow. Tristan Meach, who did the same thing the other night on senior night.
Big hit.
And now the Trojans have a 7-4 lead. Make it 8-4, sorry.
That's a 3-run home run after
3
2 runs just scored. So so JP and Sutton scored off of Harris's, we'll call it, reaching on an error. And then Meach just hits a bomb, scoring Axel and Jordan Harris for a 3-run home run.
That one almost went in the road, too. Keeney up next.
So big change right there if they bring in the relief. Sometimes you bring a little bit more heat. That just adds a little extra velocity also to turn it around off the bat.
That one gets the outside edge. The Trojans got a little cushion here now with an 8-4 lead.
Put up a 5 spot here.
Gosser. That one's fouled off by Keeney. Barren County with 8 runs, 6 hits. Russell County 4 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors. Pitch just a little high, 1-2. Gosser. That one down.
Low.
2-2.
Gosser works fast. That one high.
That one's high. 3-2.
So like I said, struggles a little bit locating. And when he did locate, we put it out of the park.
Meach had a 3-run homer against Nelson County. That one going back, gone.
Nope, off the base.
He got
Off the
it
base.
off.
Yeah.
I can't see that well out there.
The left fielder, I thought, had a pretty good beat on it, and he I think thought he was a lot closer to the wall than he was, and when he really should have reached up and caught it, he thought he was going to collide with the wall and kind of ducked and braced himself, and the ball dropped right at the base. I'd be tempted to give it an error if it wasn't such a good hit and a double. So we'll say it's a double, and we'll get a new courtesy runner since Crawford was a courtesy runner and is now in the game, and that courtesy runner is
Colton Wilson, number 14.
Colton threw a good game the other night.
Yeah.
That was a 10-0 win over Nelson County. Not a team we usually see on the schedule, but got our 19th win against them.
Yeah, the Trojans had 13 hits in that game. Colton Wilson threw 60 pitches, gave up just 4 hits. Of course, you mentioned Meach. He had a 3-run homer against Nelson County.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Myers, the batter. First pitch is outside. Myers hit a 2-run homer in the Nelson County game. Pitch down the third base line, stopped by the third baseman. It's going to be a long throw, and it got away from the first baseman, and coming around to third is Wilson. Myers will hold up at second here.
Third baseman there is Walker Stevens, and he actually made a good backhanded play with a ball right down the line, and he had plenty of time, I think, to throw him out. Just made an errant throw that couldn't be picked up there by the first baseman. First baseman over there, Walters, and all of a sudden now, after that error, we have runners on second and third base.
And Jacob Spence is going to come in to bat.
He bats in the 9-hole for Vincent, right?
Mm-hmm. He was 1-for-1 against Nelson County on Monday night.
Give that a hit or an error? Error, okay.
So now Russell County with 3 errors in the game. Gosser with a pitch to Spence. And that delivers a ball.
We'd be happy to call that a ball, but I thought it was right down center cut.
Spence batting .286, 14 hits, 4 RBIs. He was a count up on that pitch at 1-1.
Got 2 potential RBIs out there waiting for him on a base hit.
Pitch a little high, 2-1. So we got Wilson at third, Myers at second with 1 out. Spence pops this one over to right. And second baseman actually dropped the ball. So now we got the bases loaded here.
Another error.
Another error. That's number 4. So we go back to the top with John Parker Hyde.
So nobody really advanced there, but you put another runner on. Back-to-back errors. I think we got 3 errors this inning. I'm sorry, not us, Russell County.
Yeah.
We've got, I think, 3 hits and 3 errors, 4 hits and 3 errors. One of those hits being a 3-run home run.
As Gosser with a pitch, fouled straight back by JP.
So we have batted around, haven't we? JP led off with a solid hit.
Gosser throws. It's outside. Pitch by Gosser. That one going out to left field.
Should be deep enough to score.
Yep. And it is caught. Tagging up, making it in. Colton Wilson will make it 9-4.
Sack fly. Gives us our second out, but our 9th run.
And it brings up Jackson Reese.
6th run of the inning. And still have 2 runners on with 2 outs.
Here's Gosser's pitch. That's going out to left field. High fly ball. And it is going to be caught, and he fell down right at the fence.
Caught, but it was an adventure.
Yeah. And that will end the inning, but the Trojans score 6 here in the bottom of the 5th. And they lead Russell County now 9-4 on 104 The Score.
Introducing the Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and mobile app. With our new sleek and user-friendly payment portal, managing your Glasgow EPB services has never been easier. And if you need to make a payment on the go, our new mobile app lets you pay your bills with just a few taps. The Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and mobile app, because managing your Glasgow EPB services should be as simple as flipping a switch. Visit glasgowepb.com/billpay today to sign up and download the app.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it's really helped me come out of my comfort zone.
What began as
Now we go to the top of the 6th inning. The 6th inning is brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. Joey Myers will pitch here in this inning. So he relieves Cameron Crawford. So Myers on the mound, and let's see who went to first.
We had just a switch there.
Reese looks like it's going to go to first.
Jackson goes to first, and Wilson goes out to left field.
Okay.
So he comes in the game in that DH spot.
Pitch inside. This one to Carter Stapp, the DH.
Crawford threw 28 pitches, had no earned runs, 1 hit, 1 K, 1 base on ball in his time on the mound.
Myers delivers a strike to Stapp.
I would say this is maybe a 1-inning appearance here. If he can get the work done.
Yeah. Counts 1-2. Don't forget 15th District Tournament action begins Monday in Allen County, Scottsville. That one grounded right up the middle. Hard hit into center field for Stapp. Stapp with his 39th hit of the season.
Been on base all 3 times tonight. Has a hit, a walk, and now his 2nd hit of the night.
Go get a new batter, Jace Skaggs. Is that right? Number 13.
13. That's what I got.
Jace Skaggs. Jace Skaggs with a batting average of .125. 1 hit in 8 at-bats.
And he may be who's in center field. We just couldn't see.
Yeah. Top of the 6th, Trojans lead at 9-4. Myers with a pitch. Oh.
High and tight.
High and tight, yeah.
He was able to get out of the way there for just a inside pitch that was a ball.
They got Stapp at first. Myers the pitch. Just outside, 2-0.
He don't like that outside corner.
2-0 pitch across the plate, 2-1.
We'll take the inside corner, though.
Yep. Trojans will play Allen County, Scottsville Monday at 6. You got 2 wins over the Patriots.
You got a 34-inch bat and you're standing on top of the plate. You can hit that outside corner. I'd call it all day. We're not getting those calls.
Trojans will defend their 15th district title starting Monday. Myers throws. Man, that one inside, 3-1.
Hopefully we make 3 trips to Allen County next week.
Yeah, that's the plan. Trojans beat the Patriots Monday, and the Trojanettes beat Glasgow Monday. We'll do softball championship Tuesday and baseball championship Wednesday. That one fouled to the left.
What's the plan on Monday?
Softball Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of thought.
Since the Trojanettes are playing Glasgow.
They both play at the same time? Or one's at 5:30?
Softball 5:30, baseball at 6, yeah. Of course, the fields are close together. Good setup in between, I guess. And the ball gets away from the catcher, Keeney, and now we're going to have runners at first and second.
Yeah, on first is out. First base occupied, less than 2 outs. He is out, even though he decided to run. The kid on first did advance down to second, so that is an
Stapp.
out.
Is that Stapp at second?
It is. Stapp goes to second, and Skaggs with the strikeout.
So it's the first out of the inning here in inning number 6.
That position, the 7-hole, has struck out all 3 times for them. Stringer, who was a courtesy runner earlier.
Tanner Stringer, I guess he's probably a brother to Trace. Is that right?
You would guess. Freshman here, pinch hitting in the 8-hole for Stevens, the third baseman.
Myers with a pitch. Outside. Trojans beat the Patriots twice this year. Hope they make it 3 in a row. Of course, the game here was pretty tight, 3-2. Ground ball toward third, scooped up, throw to a run down here. And they got away. Runner got away, and they'll throw back, and then the tag made by J.P. Hyde.
Jordan did a great job, fielded the ball there at third, and just made a large fake out to first, and the runner committed, and he chased him back down. Tough angle here, looking straight down the pipe at it. It looked like he just missed him, and then wanted to be sure, threw back to JP, who tagged. So second out of the inning, runner on first.
Mason Jasper, the batter. Myers. Keeney with a good stop there. Myers with 1-0. Got the inside corner. Myers with a pitch.
A little far outside there.
2-1.
9-hole hitter, you want to make them lead off the top of the 7th with the leadoff batter.
Pitch swung on there by Jasper.
Russell County asking for interference there, saying the catcher's glove got in the way of the swing, but it was called a foul ball.
2-2 pitch from Myers. Just outside. Got a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first.
Will be going. Just hold your ground. Pay no attention to that big lead he's going to get over there.
There's the pitch. Runner goes. And that pitch must have been low. And going to walk Jasper.
That puts Stringer in a position that he was in earlier with runners on. He got a hit earlier as we were able to get back to the top inning, and that's one of the reasons they had a big inning.
Trace Stringer. Myers checking second. Now delivers. Swing and a miss there by Stringer.
Got him chase one off the plate.
Throw back to second. Runner back there.
Throw was right on top of him, but he was sitting on second base.
It's Tanner Stringer out there. Myers throws. It's low.
Approaching the 2-hour mark.
Yep. Myers about ready to throw his 21st pitch. Gets away from Keeney. Runner's going to head to third.
Didn't bounce too far away from him, but just far enough where he couldn't reach and grab it and throw it out to third.
Time call by Coach Alfonso as he heads out to talk with Joey Myers.
I think the hope was that this was more of like a bullpen for Myers, and I think the goal was probably, I would think, is to keep it under 25 pitches. Even though we don't have a game the rest of the week, you know, that it's kind of, I would say, the mark.
Yep. 2 balls, a strike, 2 outs. Runners on the corners for Russell County. Here's the pitch by Myers. Grounds it right to third, and the throw to first is in time. And that will end the inning, and the Trojans lead it 9-4 after 5.5 on 104 The Score.
What began as one branch in the heart of Monticello in 1895 has grown to 21 locations in 14 counties across Kentucky, including this outstanding community of Barren County. For over 128 years, it's been our mission to be the premier financial institution to the communities we serve, offering a full range of products for both individuals and businesses, as well as superior customer service. Your faith in us has been essential to our success, and we are honored to serve you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Bottom of the 6th, Barren County, 9 runs, 7 hits. Runs, 4 hits, 4 errors. And for Russell County, got a new pitcher in the game. That is number 6. Number 6. I don't have a 6. Have you got a 6?
6 is, I got Jake Campbell.
Jake Campbell, okay. He has not pitched in a game this year, according to the stat sheet. Jake Campbell. Jake Campbell's a junior. And Sutton Hyde will lead off for the Trojans here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Campbell's pitch. Right into center field. It's going to drop. Sutton Hyde. As Axel Dysolm's next.
That is a 3-hit night. Double, single, single. Batted around plus some there in the 5th.
Jake Campbell, his first time on the mound. And that one's popped up to left center. And the left fielder there to make the catch. I think that's Jasper out there. It's hard to tell if they made some changes.
Couldn't lay off that high pitch. Wanted to try to muscle that out of here, but couldn't do it. So leaves Sutton stranded on first and 1 out.
Jordan Harris, the batter.
Jordan reached on an error and scored in the 5th. And has a hit in the 2nd.
Yeah. Pitch fouled off. I think it hit the mask of the catcher there. Campbell's a lefty. Counts 0-1. Now delivers. Ground ball to short. Throw to second is there, and the throw to first is there.
Taylor made double play to end that inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, or top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th. Trojans are up 9-4 over Russell County on 104 The Score.
So this class is responsible for growing produce and flowers, hanging baskets, and different vegetables in our school greenhouse that we sell to the public. We also use the produce that's left over after our annual plant sale to grow here in our raised garden beds, and then we harvest that produce throughout the summer. And then all of that produce gets donated to the Barren County Reads and Feeds program here that we do within our school district.
Introducing the Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and Mobile App. With our new sleek and user-friendly payment portal, managing your Glasgow EPB services has never been easier. And if you need to make a payment on the go, our new mobile app lets you pay your bills with just a few taps. The Glasgow EPB Customer Payment Portal and Mobile App, because managing your Glasgow EPB services should be as simple as flipping a switch. Visit glasgowepb.com/billpay today to sign up and download the app.
Barren County 9, Russell County 4. Joey Myers will stay on the mound here for inning number 7.
Through 22 pitches there. In the first, we didn't see anybody go down there and warm up. We were kind of thinking it'd be a one-inning affair, but nobody went down there and warmed up, and the hope is he can get in and out of this quickly, but he'll have to do it against the 2, 3, and 4 hole hitters for the Lakers.
Yeah, Adam Walters, followed by Mays Gosser, then Jack Scherer.
Start ahead, get ahead, and stay ahead.
Yeah. Joey Myers delivers this pitch. It's low. Walters on the season coming into the game today, batting .333 with 30 hits. 1-0 pitch from Myers. A little bit down on that one, 2-0.
Yeah, started in a hole. Don't want to give them base runners, don't want to give them any light.
Pitch from Myers. There's a strike delivered. Two-one pitch. Swung on.
Good job bouncing back, even the count there, 2-2.
Pitch from Myers. Outside, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Adam Walters, one of the seniors for Russell County. That looked good.
Ring him up.
No, gonna walk him.
He don't like ringing people up, does he?
No.
That's the best part about being behind the plate, ringing them up, right?
Yeah. I sure thought that was a strike.
We got a ton of base on balls tonight, though.
Mace Gosser next for Russell County. Myers throws. And it's low for ball 1.
I got 7 base free passes tonight.
1-0 pitch.
I don't know where you need to throw.
Oh, no. They said that was low. 2-0. Got Walters at first. Here's a pitch. That's going to go in right over the second baseman's head into right field. So now we're going to have runners at first and second. Went over Vincent's head there. Still no outs for Russell County here in the top of the seventh. I'll bring up Jack Scherer. Myers throws. Low for ball one. Throw to second.
Oh, he's out.
Oh. They say no.
Boom, boom. I thought it was tag base. But good spin move there for Myers on the pickoff to second. Close. Very close.
Myers throws. Another pitch low.
When you're down 5, they're in the we're not swinging till you throw us a strike mode.
Pitch from Myers. Goes inside, and now 3-0.
Yeah. Take a little off of it and find the zone. 4-pitch walk.
Yep. Now loads of bases up for Russell County here.
Base on ball, a hit, and a base on ball, and all of a sudden we got bases loaded with their 5 hole up. McGovern?
McGowan,
sorry.
Yeah.
And your courtesy run there for that's the catcher, Shear, who just walked. They're going to stand up there with a bat on their shoulder until we can throw it down the middle.
Who's at number 20 is Tyson Steele. Myers.
Got to work out of a jam.
Yeah.
You're going to have to put something down Broadway. You got to maintain your composure, even though sometimes you think it's a strike. The guy behind the plate doesn't think so. You can't react to it because you're not going to get any calls.
Another low pitch, 2-0. No outs, bases loaded, top of the seventh. Now Coach Alfonso coming up.
I think it's his 3rd visit.
Yeah.
And he can't he can leave him out there without he's got one more free visit. We'll have to check the number. There is somebody in the bullpen down there. 25? Dylan?
Dylan Pointer.
Dylan Pointer. I'll say this about Dylan and Cole Winchester, right? 6 in the state. 6 in the state. They bass fish on the weekends, right? So that's our bass fishing team, led by Mr. Sneed, Coach Sneed. Proud of those guys for going down to Kentucky Lake and getting the top 6 finish there.
Coach Alfonso breaking away, heading back to the dugout here.
We don't have time to do that bass fishing stuff, do we? We don't have time to even go out to the Pay Lake and just sit in a rocking chair or anything.
Just to take it easy, relax, and
I don't know what those words mean.
Taking it easy and relax?
Yeah.
Here's Myers' pitch. Low for ball 3.
Everybody's got to maintain their composure. Those look good to me, especially in a 5-run game. You expand the zone a little bit instead of trying to throw it in a coffee can here.
There's a strike. 3-1. Out to left field.
It's gone.
And it is going to be out of here. Grand slam. My, oh my. Now it cuts it to 9-8. Grand slam by McGowan. And now I think Myers will come out.
And bring Axel in.
9-8. Barren hanging on to a one-run lead.
Still got a one-run lead. You got nobody out, but it's kind of like a fresh start. You clear the pass, clear the base pass, and you have to kind of wipe your memory there. And Axel came in and saved one, or not saved one. I guess it's a save situation now, but he came one and closed one out the other night. I don't remember who that was, one of the games we were up here.
Dyson ERA 3.82.
Doesn't throw very much.
Yeah. He has thrown in 3.2 innings. This is only the third game he's pitched in. Given up 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He's walked 3, struck out 5.
You got a base on ball, a hit, a base on ball, and a grand slam from Russell County's 4 plate appearances. I think that's either 7 or 8 free passes, and of those free passes, I'd have to look back. Let me make sure I'm giving accurate information. So 8 free passes tonight. Jay, of those 8 free passes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the 8 have scored.
Wow.
So, you know, that's the way the game is, though. When you give them opportunities, they're taking it. You get free passes, they're going to put runs on the board.
And the batter is Carter Stapp. Axel Dyson is the 4th pitcher in this game for the Trojans. He delivers a strike on the first pitch.
We'll take one on the chalk.
And a swing and a miss by Stapp.
Stapp's walked once and has 2 hits. He's one of the few Lakers that haven't scored.
Here's the pitch.
Good pitch.
Got him.
Strike 3.
Yeah.
Right down the middle. I don't know what he was looking at, but that's the best pitch we've seen in a while.
That's true. So 1 away for Russell County here, the top half of the 7th. After scoring 4 runs on a grand slam by Aiden McGowan.
13 is Skaggs still in there in the 7 hole for Loy, who originally started the game, but Skaggs will bat the second time here.
That home run by McGowan was his first of the season, by the way.
Picked a good time for it there to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Skaggs struck out in his only plate appearance.
1-0 pitch. There we go. 1-1.
Just get on the mound and pitch. And I have no problem with you just throwing it like that. Don't do anything fancy. Just put down number 1 for the fastball and throw it.
Got the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jay Skaggs, the hitter. Pitch from Axel.
Strike 3.
Well, they say that was a little high.
That was a good.
I thought it was going to go down.
Looked like a breaking ball that broke, but didn't break enough to land right there in the sweet spot of the zone.
2-2 from Axel. That one looked good. My, oh, my.
Run it back. Throw it again. Throw it back. Yeah.
Here's the pitch. It's going to walk.
It's okay. You got to keep throwing it.
Yeah.
You got to keep throwing it and keep going.
So now Tanner Stringer is the batter.
Yeah, Stringer came in for Stevens a while ago. Ninth free pass of the night. Just one out, now runner on. Now the tying run is on first. The go-ahead run at the plate.
The go-ahead, yep. Here's a pitch. There's a strike delivered. Dice long with us. That one looked pretty good too.
It's catching a lot of the plate, but the height is not where it needs to be. That was probably the very bottom of the zone.
Count even 1-1. Axel throws. Pitch high, 2-1.
Neither in a weird kind of game, neither team has more hits than they do runs. Russell County just 6 hits for their 8 runs. We have 8 hits for our 9 runs. A lot of errors and walks.
2-1 pitch. Makes it 3-1.
Kind of dove out of the way on a breaking ball. It looked like it was going right at him. He squared the bunt. He never had any intention of butting or swinging. I think they're taking till they get 2 strikes here.
Way over the head. Another walk.
And that's what I was kind of talking about. We don't need to be too fancy. Don't throw anything but fastballs. Just throw fastballs, trust your defense. Trust your defense to make outs and make plays. And now the go-ahead run's on first, on the pads.
Yep. Mason Jasper, the batter. Pitch from Dyson. Got inside.
And sometimes this is what you see. We haven't seen him call low strikes. The home plate official is a tall fella. Sometimes tall fellas have trouble seeing the low strike.
Yeah. A pitch fouled off by Jasper to the left field.
Get ahead here. Ahead 0-2.
Yep. Pitch from Axel.
Yep.
There we go. Yep. 2 down.
Got a punch out there. That's the second punch out of the inning for our second out.
Yeah.
And that gets back to the top of the order with Ty Stringer. And they have batted around this inning.
This will be Trey Stringer's 5th at bat.
One hit. Grounded out twice to the third baseman.
Throws it in for a strike.
And flown out to the left fielder the other time. So he is 1 for 4.
Russell County, 2 runners, first and second, 2 outs. Counts 0-1 to Stringer. Here's a pitch from Axel. He swings and misses.
Again, ahead 0-2. Don't do anything fancy. Don't throw something in the dirt. Don't throw a breaking ball trying to get him to chase. Just throw a strike. Don't waste a pitch or anything.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Little outside.
Yeah.
Little outside it was. It was. You can't end the game on that. It was probably 6 inches outside. You want
Time call.
You want that pitch, but you're not going to get it.
Yeah. One-two pitch from Axel. Oh, it got away from him.
That was the breaking pitch, and he's had trouble throwing that breaking pitch for a strike.
Counts even. 2-2 to Stringer. And that one's going to go to left field for a base hit.
Get it in. Get it in.
Going to have to throw it home. And not going to get there in time. Sliding in and tying up the score here
Kind of a lazy fly ball that dropped in front of the left fielder, and we did not get in a big hurry to get that in. There wasn't any relay there, so there was no play at the plate. So that ties it up and gives them runners at first and third.
Yep.
They have put a 5 spot up on us.
Yeah, they have.
They've only scored in 2 innings, but they've got a 4 spot and a 5 spot up, and we're not at a 9 apiece. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th.
It brings up Adam Walters.
We'll start the second time around.
Axel with a pitch. It's inside.
That was Skaggs who scored there.
Mm-hmm. And the pitch comes in. There's a strike.
Stringer on second and Stringer on first, right?
2 stringers. Walters, left-handed hitter. Here's a pitch from, and that's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Top of the 7th. We're tied at 9.
Walters has done just about everything but get a hit here, and we try to keep that intact.
Yep. That one's going to be grounded. Second baseman throws to second base for the out. That ends the inning, but Russell County scores 5 to tie the game up. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Next on 104 The Score.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
What began as one branch in the heart of Monticello in 1895 has grown to 21 locations in 14 counties across Kentucky, including this outstanding community of Barren County. For over 128 years, it's been our mission to be the premier financial institution to the communities we serve, offering a full range of products for both individuals and businesses, as well as superior customer service. Your faith in us has been essential to our success, and we are honored to serve you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nine. Russell County scored 4 runs in the 4th, 5 in the 7th. Barren scored 3 runs in the 2nd and 6 in the 5th. 9 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for Russell County. 9 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Trojans. Tristan Meach will lead it off, followed by Aiden Keeney and then Joey Myers, 6, 7, 8 hitters.
We're in a good spot in the lineup, but you just hate the fact that you gave up a 5-run lead and have to even play this bottom half.
Yep. Trojans have used 4 pitchers in this game tonight. John Parker Hyde, then after him was Cameron Crawford, Joey Myers, Axel Dysall. This is just the second pitcher for Russell County tonight, Miles Gosser. First pitch is high. Gosser with a 1-0. Grounds it to third. Throw to first is there. And there's one down. Brings up Aiden Keeney. This game going on 2.5 hours.
I said 3.5 earlier, so hopefully I'm not right.
We had a 13-inning game once.
Must not do that.
Here's Gosser's pitch. And that one going to be a long throw from third to first. There's 2 away. Wow, they made a big play there at third.
It's 2 5-3 putouts, first and second out, and a good pick there by the first baseman on the short hop.
Going to leave it up to Joey Myers here.
Joey's got a hit and reached on an air.
Pitch to Myers. Fouls this one off to the right side.
I don't know if we come back with Axel here in the top of the 8th or we go somewhere else. Nobody's warming up.
Gosser's pitch. Fouls it off again.
Rather not go to the top of the 8th, but we got a rally with 2 outs.
Yep.
To avoid free baseball.
Pitch to Myers. Almost hit him. One-two pitch. Struck out. We're going to go to extra innings. We're tied. Barren County 9, Russell County 9 on 104 The Score.
A nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth, to build thriving smart rural communities with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Either learning about animals or being outside in the greenhouse.
My SAE project is a farm-to-table cookbook. I like to cook, so I thought that I would make a collection of recipes that you can get the products for here in Barren County.
Being able to see them make the connection between what they're learning in class, how to grow and produce their own food, that hands-on learning piece that they might not get otherwise. And so that's really rewarding for me.
Scored 5 runs in the 7th to come back to tie it up. They have 7 hits and 4 errors. Barren County with 8 hits in the game. So we head toward 8 o'clock. You're following Trojan Baseball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCDS Glasgow. 104thescore.com online, and you can also get it on your smartphone on the 104 The Score app. On youtube.com/BCHS Live, and you can watch the games on EPB Channel 19 and SCRTC Channel 97. As Axel was still on the mound for Barren. His 28th pitch. And it's inside, 2-0. Another low pitch, 3-0.
Free passes have been the theme of the night. You don't want to start this inning and then have to play catch up if they're scoring here.
There's another one.
Is that 9? I think it's 9 without going
9 or
back
10.
counting all of them.
Stevens. No, that's not Stevens. That's 23. That's Mays Gosser. Jack Shearer now the batter. Gosser steps in. Time call.
Gosser's walked twice. Oh, sorry.
Pitch.
This is Shear.
Yeah.
He's walked twice, had a hit, and grounded out to second baseman. I don't want to get on this kid behind the plate, but I don't know where else you need to throw it. That was a good pitch. You can't get frustrated here and say something, make a hand motion, just whale your hands up. You don't want to get thrown out because we don't have any games scheduled. And that would be an automatic out for Monday. And really Tuesday, too.
Yeah.
Dylan out there again.
Counts 2-0.
Dylan's back. Dylan Pointer's back out in the bullpen. I'd say he'll come in. They get another one on base.
Showing bunt. Gets away from Keeney, but runner will stay at first. 3 balls, no strikes. No outs. Runner at first. Tied at 9 here in the top of the 8th. Well, gonna walk another one. It'll be a record number of walks in a game. Coach Alfonso coming out.
The base guy needs to go back here to the home plate guy and remind him he didn't get paid by the hour.
Yeah. So Axel is done. We're going to have our 5th pitcher.
See if we can get some position changes here. So Jordan Harris is actually going to go to the mound.
Okay.
It looks like he takes the baseball there from Coach Alfonso. Axel's going to go back out to right field.
Okay.
Jackson Reese will, I think, go back to second. And then Wilson in left field.
Wilson in left.
So just a few position change. Sutton stays.
Jordan Harris has not pitched in any game this year.
Sutton still in center. JP still at short. Vincent second. Myers first. Keeney still behind the plate, as he has been all night. So actually, Jackson will go to third there to fill in the spot for Harris. Jackson kind of been the utility guy tonight. Well, I say, no, hold on. Jackson's going to second.
Yeah.
And Vincent will go to third. So I did have it right to begin with.
Jordan Harris is number 5. John Parker Hyde started. Then Cameron Crawford came in. Joey Myers after that. Axel Diceholm, and now Jordan Harris.
Nobody out. 2 runners on.
Yeah.
Brand new count.
Joey Bunt lays it down right in front of the plate and didn't make a play. Yeah, we got one of them out.
We had a really good shot at the guy at third.
Keeney bobbled it there or couldn't pick it up out of the dirt.
Yeah, that's the description there. He was lights got really bright there. He saw third base was his play, and he tried to throw it before he picked it up. And now they got 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out.
The batter is Carter Stapp.
Intentional walk there.
Intentional walk for Stapp.
Yeah, and that is because that loads the bases, puts the sacrifice back in play.
And so that'll bring number, is that 13?
Yes.
Jay Skaggs. So Jordan Harris throws, and he delivers a strike. Bases are loaded here in the top of the ninth. There's a pitch, and it's going to be fouled right back. Nine to 9. Top of the 8th inning. Harris with the 0-2.
Just a little outside.
Yep, 1-2. Struck him out swinging.
Good job. All right.
There's 2 away.
2/3 of the way there.
Yep.
That was Skaggs.
It was Skaggs. And now
Stringer.
Tanner Stringer. Jordan Harris with a pitch. Strike.
Just keep it there.
Harris delivers.
Nah.
Hits the batter.
The only negative about the intentional walk is it gives you no room for error there, and that's our first HBP tonight, and it gives them the lead.
So Russell County now goes in front 10 to 9.
I know this isn't Little League, and I'm trying to be too elementary here, but in those situations, I don't even throw breaking balls. For kids that don't pitch a whole lot, you just throw the fastball and you get outs, and that way you don't make things complicated and you don't put them in a position to try to throw a pitch they don't throw a whole lot for a strike.
Right. Pitch from Harris. You'll say that one's low.
Look good. Look good. A little low maybe, but caught a lot of the plate.
2-0 pitch from Harris. There's a strike. Pitch from Harris. Almost hit the batter. 3 balls, no strike. And there's a strike delivered from Harris. Got a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Runners will be going.
Bases loaded. Harris fires. Grounds it. Harris couldn't get to it. Run will score, and a throw to first is not in time, and Russell County scores 2 more.
2 because the runners were in motion. And what happened, Jordan was trying to make a play, so you can't fault him at all. Jordan was trying to make a play. He actually tried to glove it, which slowed it down tremendously for Jackson to try to make a play, and he couldn't. Just a little late. That's the right call.
And now it's a 12 to 9 Russell County lead here in the top of the 8th. With 2 outs. And they've still got runners on base on first and second.
And leadoff batter up, right?
Yep. Back to the top. Fouls this one off. Trey Stringer, his 6th time at bat. Harris with his 15th pitch. It's high. One pitch from Harris. Got the outside corner on that one. One, 2. Upstairs. Two pitch. Grounds it toward the shortstop. Underhand throw to second for the out. But
score some runs.
Yeah, going to have to score 3 to tie, 4 to win. 12-9 Russell County over the Trojans on 104 The Score.
Powering this community. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative wants you to know we've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge we honor every day. From our member service representatives to our linemen and those making sure the power you use is there when you need it. We've got you. Always.
Farmers RECC, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
It's time to talk spring. Southern States in Glasgow has everything you need for your yard and garden. They have fertilizer, grass seed, and garden seed, and always propane. Your local Southern States wants to let everyone know they have moved from Sampson Street to 120 Cross Street in Glasgow. They're now in with their Crop Center offices at 120 Cross Street, just off 31E at the railroad tracks, behind Lee Brick and Block and beside the fire department substation. Call them at 651-6167 or 651-2159.
Barren County High Spring Sports presented by Don Franklin Glasgow. Now back to the ballpark with Jay Turner.
Go to the bottom of the 8th. Barren County has to score at least 3 to keep themselves in the game. To go to extra innings. 4 to win. And to lead it off for the Trojans here in the bottom of the 8th. Jax Vincent.
Well, we saw it up here the other night. We were down, was it 6-2?
Mm-hmm.
And scored 4. Actually scored more than that because we beat Glasgow.
Right.
7-6.
Yep.
I think was the score.
Yep. Pitch way outside. Keeping Gosser on the mound. With a 1-0 pitch. Yeah, that's a strike.
Yeah, he only threw 7 pitches. This is Shearer.
Shearer. Okay, yeah. I didn't see the number.
He threw the last inning there. Gosser went back to center.
Shearer, the third pitcher in the game. And it's popped up infield, calling for it, and the catch is made by Shearer, almost near home plate here. And the Trojans with 1 down. J.P. Hyde next. Back to the top of the order, his 5th at bat.
Two hits and a sacrifice. Scored a run. Got to get the ball in play and see if you can beat one out.
Mm-hmm. Pitch from Shearer. Yep. Drops in for a strike. Pitch is low. One from Shearer. Popped out to the right in foul territory. Out of play. Fouled off at the plate. I believe it hit his foot.
Yeah, fouled it off of him, yeah.
Shearer with a pitch. Fouls this one into the backstop. Shearer throws. Little check swing there, but
borderline.
Yep.
Just high.
2-2.
Too close for comfort there.
Yeah. Russell County is 14-1 against the Trojans. Overall, they've won the last 11 in a row. They've been hard to beat.
Yeah, had a great opportunity to do it tonight, and doesn't look like we're going to break that streak unless we get some runners on.
Yeah. And that pitch was low, and that's going to walk Hyde.
Well, they're getting the same calls we got, and that was Oh, center cut. But we'll take our base on
we
ball.
need
I said
to.
we got to get somebody on bases. So
Yep. Jackson Reese next.
string them together. You just got to string base runners together now.
Pitch comes low. Russell County's 23-10 coming into the game. Barren County 19-11. Got off the catcher. Hyde will remain at first.
It got away, but it didn't ever really get more than an arm's length away, so that was a tough one to kind of get an extra base on.
2-0 from Scherer. Yeah. Could be a strike there to Reese. And another strike to Reese. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hyde at first. Scherer fires. I don't know if that
foul ball.
I thought it hit him first, but Scherer with a pitch to Reese. Nope.
It's like a dinner plate.
It is.
Doesn't have corners.
Yep.
But we're at bat, so I'm not complaining.
Right. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Scherer will walk Reese.
We'll take 2 base on balls, but we had to kind of tempt fate to get him there because there were some good pitches that we looked at. But we have the tying run
at the plate.
At the plate.
See what Sutton can do here.
Sutton hit a home run in that Glasgow game to he hit a home run in the Glasgow game to tie it, I think.
I can't remember. Is that what it was?
I think that's right.
Well, Sutton's got a chance here.
We'll get one of our listeners to shake their head yes or no. Maybe we can get confirmation on that.
Pitch. Low. Scherer with 1-0. Got away.
Move up.
Yep, going to move the runners. 2nd and 3rd now.
Again, it doesn't help us a ton, but you got to, before you can get to 12, you got to get to 10.
Yep. We got J.P. Hyde at 3rd. You got
Skylar Potter's moved into the on-deck circle.
Jackson Reese. Skylar Potter has been injured. 2-0 pitch from Scherer. And that is going to be a strike to Sutton Hyde.
Yeah, this is a unique game where the strategy is almost not to swing.
Yeah. There's a ground ball going to short. It'll be a long throw to first, and it is there. J.P. Hyde will score to make it 12-10.
2 down now as Skylar Potter steps to the plate. Skylar will be pinch hitting for Axel. Is that right?
I believe that's correct. Just trying to see. Yeah.
Not sure.
That would be for Axel. Skylar Potter batting 175. 7 hits, 1 RBI.
Let's correct this. It is 18 McGowan as the pitcher. We've been calling the wrong
is that
number,
right?
and it's just because we can't see. It's 18
Okay.
McGowan. Starts Potter right over the outside corner with a strike. So Potter's pitching here in the 4, or pitch hitting here for Dyshon in the 4 spot. don't think he went around. They wanted a check swing there. Again, the umpire's in the middle, hard to see, but I don't think he went around, actually.
McGowan with a 4.79 ERA. And this pitch swung on by Potter. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Potter trying to keep the Trojans in the game here. Here's McGowan's pitch. Foul this one up high.
Got to get out of play there.
Right side. McGowan's thrown in 19 innings, 23 hits, 20 runs, and 13 of those earned. Pitch is high. $16 strikeouts, 11 walks. 2-2. And that one's popped up. Catcher trying to make the catch. He missed it. Went into the net. He is shaken up.
That's going to stay in play. He had an opportunity, but he laid out for it, and he took the bricks that are our backstop right to the midsection. It helps a little bit that he had a chest protector on.
Mm-hmm.
But probably got the breath knocked out of him. And he's going to regroup here and probably stay in the game.
All right. Potter in the box. Pitch. That one's fouled.
Keeps staying alive there. Fouled off the last, I think, 3.
Yep.
Keeps it at 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on second. Still down 2.
Pitch from McGowan. High and inside. So we got a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trojans have a runner at second. And the pitch fouled up high.
It's out of play.
And catcher was trying to go for it, but it got behind the net.
It's about 5 he's fouled off here over the right side.
McGowan with a pitch. And that's going to go center field. But the center fielder is going to be there to make the catch. And that's the game. Russell County wins it in 8 innings by a score of 12-10 over Barren County. The Trojans fall to 19-12 going to the 15th District Tournament on Monday as Russell County improves to 24-10 with the win as they'll go into the 16th District next week. We'll come back with our post-game report brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow in a moment here on 104 The Score.